Now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's the boy Coach Malachi in the building, and we are back. Bear with me one moment. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Let's go to audio. Yep, look like everything is a go. Let me turn this up. All right, cool. Everything Gucci. All right, y'all can hear me. Since y'all can hear me, that's good. I know they're gonna be a good show. What the day is? I want to make sure that I be forgetting. The day has to be Friday. You got a day Friday. All right, the day Friday. The 7th. This gonna be the nail in the coffin. This gonna be the nail in the coffin right here, and then we done with this. And I had to do a week of rotisserization for the slow people out there. And because I understand the fan base that we have on in social media as it relates to the boxing space, I understand, what we have in the boxing space today. We have influencer boxing fans who they are lower than the casuals. You have hardcore boxing fans. You have casual boxing fans. You have streamer and influencer boxing fans. They are under the casuals. The casuals are not that bad. However, there's levels to this. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for the old boy and share this show, because this gonna be a good one. And I'm on the same thing, the same shit I smoked yesterday. I'm on that today.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I'm on that today, right now. So you have hardcore boxing fans, level 1. Casual boxing fans, level 2. Influencer and streamer boxing fans, number 3. In boxing today, 85%, maybe 75, possibly 75% of the fan base is influencer and streaming boxing fans. So if you are a YouTube channel and you pander to them, you will grow faster than anybody. If you pander to them, you will grow faster than anybody. Because, you got to use their language. They use duck language when they talk. Them the ones who going to be threatening you online, but they ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. They are very, very passionate and in love with their favorite fighter. They be up. You get what I'm saying? They like those guys. That right there, they're a very ignorant group of people. Very ignorant. And they come in different all shapes and sizes and races and religions and backgrounds and ethnicities. They are a very ignorant group of people. Loud, ignorant, and wrong. And they come in different ages. They don't have to be young. You got some old crusty. You got some old crusties out there. Man, the old crusty, the old crusty is, you know what I mean? That old crusty is stubborn because he old and stubborn. Crusty, he don't leave no room for oil. to order the machine down so everything will be moving. I'm talking about just old and crusty. There's nothing I dislike or despise more than an old crusty nigga. True. You know, just always complaining, always hating, just hate for no reason. Just, nigga, you too old to be hating, fam. Just be hating. Old, and they be lying all the time. The crusts be lying. Old lying crusty ass niggas. I can see the you know, the young and crusty and lying and shit. Because, you know, they not mature enough to form a thought yet. They literally they don't have enough chromosomes or molecules in their brain cells to even process. So you got to give them time. They're young and dumb. You got to give them some time to, you get what I'm saying? But you old cresses, you was young and crusty, you was mid-age and crusty, now you owe the same old shit. You just stuck in your ways, huh? Yeah, you stuck in your way. Don't worry about it. Just stay over here long enough. Just stay over here long enough, and I'm gonna break you out of all that shit. I promise you, if you stay over here long enough, I promise you I'm gonna break you out that shit. Yeah, I'll break your old hating ass. Yeah, we will break your old hating ass. And I get it. You old, you ain't accomplished shit in your life, so you just mad. I understand. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you get older and you look back and you ain't did shit. You done made all the wrong moves. And then now you old and you know you waiting on SSI and you know what I mean? Not knocking anybody who get SSI. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about the old crusties. Because what it is the crusty, they be crusty and bitter. Some of the bitter ain't not like an old bitter nigga. Old bitter nigga like just be mad every day, bitter about everything. The sun out, he don't like the sun. When the sun go down, he mad that the sun went down. If it's a drought, you know what I mean? He mad that it ain't raining. And when it start raining, he mad that it's raining. Doesn't that sound familiar? Sound like these niggas on the internet. True. They argue both sides of the coin. You can't beat these niggas. So I said, you know what? Since these dudes are this slow, and they are, trust me, they are slower than a motherfucker. They slow. Let me do a rotisserie session for the entire week. Just to let any other nigga know out there, boy, if I find out that you're decking, you're moving like this here, the boy, Coach Malachi, do not let me get on your ass, because I get on your ass, goddamn it, it's over with. I'm talking about Diddy, no baby oil. To this day. I am a professional piss a nigga offer. Do you know what that is? Do you know what a piss a nigga offer is? I just made that word up. I am a professional piss a nigga offer. You know what I mean? You know, you got a professional boxer, you have a professional promoter, you have a professional basketball player, you have a professional singer, you have a professional actress. I am a professional piss a nigga offer. To this day. True. Yeah. I am. And I'm guilty. If the police came and arrested me right now for that, if that was a crime and the police arrested me, I would have to throw myself at the mercy of the court. Your Honor, how do you plead, sir? Your Honor, I'm guilty. Sir, we see that you have pissed off 1,500 niggas this week. 300 of them said that told you to drop the addy. 200 said they got shooters. 100 said you better not come to the fight. 50 said, sir, you got all these people. You got all these Negroes mad. These Negroes is mad. They mad. I said, they mad. Oh, you know. I mean, what happened, sir? You had trauma in your life? Yeah, Yana, I just back when I was 5, I was in kindergarten, you know what I mean? And, me and my homeboy Philip, he ended up going blind. My homeboy Philip went blind. Yeah, he went blind, bro. He had that what Ray Charles had, because Ray Charles, he used to be able to see, but then when Ray Charles got a little older, I think he was a teenager. Once he became like a teen, I want to say like preteen or teen, something like 13 or 12, something like that. He ended up losing his sight, and yeah, you get what I'm saying. So that's what happened to my partner Philip, man. He was an albino. That was my best friend. That was my best friend growing up. You know what I mean? At that age. And then these motherfuckers like bro, like they just, you know, when they come to this shit, these motherfuckers see what they want to see. So I say, you know what? Me being a professional piss a nigga offer. Matter of fact, let me write that down, because I just made that shit up. You know, I'm good. I'm very creative now. I just used to, I'm very creative. Let's see. Professional piss a nigga offer. Okay. Piss a nigga offer. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good right there. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna piss some niggas off. You know, that's what I do. Good. They pain freaks too. They pain. You know what a pain freak is? A pain freak is someone who is a glutton for punishment. You know, when you got niggas hate, when you got a nigga who hate watch you, he's a glutton for punishment. He hates you, he can't stand you, but he can't help but to keep watching you. Let me tell y'all something too. See, I'm gonna tell you why you're haters. I'm gonna tell you why, if y'all anybody got haters, I'm gonna tell you why your haters continue to follow you and watch you. Because in your haters' mind, they find joy in anything that's not going good for you in your life, right? Or they like to project ain't shit going good to make them feel good, make them feel good about themselves. So they'll watch you, they catch you, they catch you on that day when shit going bad. So they can be like, aha, yeah, that nigga doing bad today, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you know, cause they got their nuts crossed on you. Nigga nuts crossed so much, they got the blue balls. True. Yeah, dog, you finna get hemorrhoids down there, boy. You better uncross them nuts, dog. That shit backfiring, dog. That shit ain't working, dog. You know, we still here. Dog, that shit ain't working, fam. We still here, fam. Like, you need to uncross, boy, your nuts. When you got blue balls, boy, you need to go to the doctor, get that shit checked out. Fucking with me. To this day. Fucking with me, what you need to do, dog. Anyways, let's get into the show. Bob Arum, good white man. Bob, good white man. Bob Arum, you know what I mean? One of the best. what Uncle Ruckus say? One of the best that God ever created. Oh, Uncle Ruckus said, I got something for you, Uncle Ruckus ass YouTube channel. It's about 2 Uncle Ruckus YouTube channel. Well, oh, Lord, ever. Well, I ain't gonna say no names. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I reserve the right to say the names in the future, though. Because you know me, it don't take much. All I need to do is just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and I will mention these names. I will. It's 2. It's 2, definitely. I'm talking about, Lord have mercy. I'm talking about, God damn. Anyways, Bob Arum speaks. You see what I'm saying? Bob Arum speaks his silence. Bob said, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. He said, we tried to make the fight for Keyshawn because he shot his mouth off. That's exactly what he said. I swear to God. I got receipts. And the reason why this receipt right here is the most important receipt of all the receipts that was dropped. We show evidence to the jury what Keyshawn Davis said prior to fight negotiations with Debo Devin Haney. We showed evidence of what his big brother was saying prior to the negotiations with Debo Devin Haney. We showed what happened after he ducked Debo Devin Haney. We showed, because the nigga ain't no, bro, we can't find this nigga Keyshawn. We can't find him and he ain't talking. You talking about a loudmouth nigga like myself from Norfolk, Virginia, who don't miss any opportunity to be on the camera, get the spotlight. All of a sudden, he's a deaf mute. He ain't got nothing to say. And he is the invisible man. Now, I see Clarissa Shields capping for him. I see the boy Darrell capping for him. I see Shakur capping for him. He got about three or four niggas trying to hold the line. You know, yeah, dog, don't worry about it, dog. I know you're dumb, but dog, we ain't gonna say it. You know, we ain't gonna, yeah, dog. You see, you gotta understand, it's the business now. It's the business. See, listen. For all you SLD boom class ass niggas, I don't rotisserize your ass Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the day Friday. This is the conclusion of the rotisserization. Let's get into the show. This is what Bob Arum said in a recent interview with another good white man by the name of Dan Rafael. See, Dan Rafael and Bob Arum is more credible than any nigga in the comment section. You can be capping for your favorite fighter. Oh, coach, well, why he ain't do this and why he ain't do that? Look, I'm not finna argue with you. I already know what you're trying to do. You running cover for the duck. We see feathers everywhere. So I say, damn. Oh, Bob spoke out about this situation. Bob said, I'm tired of the fuck shit. Scandalizing my name, dismerchifying my good character. Let me break this shit down like a 57 Chevy. And you know the crazy part about it? Out of all the receipts and evidence that I've shown on this show and other content creators have shown, do you know them niggas still slow enough to can't put, yeah, but see, I don't understand, see, well, no, you what y'all got to, see, ain't nobody scared of, you know, like, I'm like, fam, like, my nigga, well, it's hard, bro. It's hard trying to defend this duck. That's a full-time job. And you doing it for free? To this day. Nigga doing it for free, huh? So we know you ain't no good businessman. Anyways, in a recent interview with Dan Rafael, Bob Arum said this. He said, listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what he's thinking. He meaning Keyshawn Davis. You know, I don't have any goddamn, I don't have any goddamn idea. He said, we went out and tried to make the fight for Keyshawn Davis because he shot his mouth off. He talked himself into the biggest fight and the biggest payday of his career. And then he quieted himself. Then he talked himself out into the quietdom, but then to say he talked himself into the biggest payday, then he talked himself out the payday. Not only did he talk himself out the payday, he walked off. So I'm like, damn, okay. If that ain't proof that he didn't want to fight, I don't know what to tell you. If that ain't proof he didn't want to fight, I don't know what to tell you. But I know you're slow. So guess what? I got this pot. I got a crock pot today. I brought a crock pot today. Let me bring this crock pot out, baby boy. Put that little seasoning in there like that there. You know what I mean? I bought a crock pot today. Today, boy, we crock potting. You know, I got some cabbage. I got some cabbage on the side. See what I'm saying? I got some cabbage on the side. You know, I'm finna go ahead and fillet this duck. Finna go ahead and finish this duck off right quick. I got some cabbage on the side. You know, what else I got? You know what I mean? I got some turkey necks over there. Got a little bit of duck meat. Got this duck right here. I don't took all the feathers off now. Now we finna go ahead and drop this duck in the crock pot. True. We finna drop, hey, shout out to Aquila. We finna drop this duck in the crock pot right now. That's what we finna do. Cause these niggas is slow. You dig? These niggas is slow. You don't get no slower than these do. When I drop the phone lines, please, for all you SLD boom class having niggas out there, please just call the show. Please call the show. I notice you defenders ain't called the show at all. I'm talking about you duck defenders. The duck defenders, y'all ain't call it, like y'all don't disappear. Y'all creating dummy accounts in my chat, just leaving stuff. You know, y'all creating different kind of bot account, dummy accounts in my chat, just leaving shit. You ain't got the heart to even, cause I'm a rotisserie. You gonna get rotisserie, but don't worry about it. I'm just saying, like, damn, these niggas, y'all so cunt coochie, dog. That's why I don't respect you. I don't respect you. Anyways, I will address the super chats. Bob said, what he said? Bob said, listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I don't have any goddamn idea. He said, we went out and we made the fight for him because he shot off at the mouth. Because this was the fight that he said he wanted. Coach, you making this up. The good white man, Bob Arum, may say that. Keyshawn Davis, promoter, he didn't say that. I have receipts. True. Arum described himself as being totally perplexed, meaning confused. Totally perplexed by Keyshawn Davis's decision. Davis has yet to make any public statement as to reasoning. Arum said Top Rank offered Davis, the former WBO lightweight champ, $3 million to fight Debo Devaney in his biggest purse as of to date. So Bob confirmed that the $3 million offer that he offered him was Keyshawn Davis's biggest purse as of to date. But not only that, Bob Arum confirmed something else. What did Bob Arum confirm? Bob Arum said that the $3 million as of today had been slightly, the most he's ever made was slightly over $1 million. He made like $1.2 million on something. Like, we know, probably like, when I say 2 million, I ain't talking about 1,200,000. I'm talking about $1,002. True. He made $1,002, you know what I mean? On his that was his highest payday. His highest payday of $1 million. Bob Arum confirmed that. Did Coach Malachi confirm that? No. Did Bill Haney confirm that? No. Did Shakur Stevenson confirm that? No. Who confirmed that? The white man who write the checks, Bob Arum. To this day. Anyways, we got the crock pot. We got the crock pot warming up. I see the water boiling right now. I see the water boiling in that crock pot. Schoolo, I see the water boiling in that crock pot, and I'm dropping this duck in real slow. Shout out to Curtis, Mr. Curtis Robinson. Baltimore stand up. Shout out to Miss Sheila. Dropping this duck in real slow. Arum described himself as being totally perplexed, which is confused. He don't know what to say. And he confirmed that the most this boy ever made was a little over, slightly over, slight mean $2, slightly over $1 million. So you offer me 3 times more than what I last was paid. Yeah. And I got to pay Jay Prince. Now, you know I got to pay Jay Prince now. He mob tied shit, because I got to pay him, and he got to get Shakur cut, and then the mob got to get cut too. So I tell you what, do what I want, right? Do what I want. Because I know what I'm worth. Right? Okay? I need at least about 7 or 8. Because I'll tell you why I need that. 1, because that's my worth. 2, because I got to pay Jay Prince, because he wants 35%. 30 go to him and 5 go to Shakur, my big brother, right? That's gonna leave me 70%. So I got to pay my team shit. So what I need the net $5 million. I need to net that, right? Now I know last time most money I ever made was $1,002. $1,002 was the most I ever made. But see, right now I'm aiming for the stars. So what I need, I need about 7, take care of Jay Prince. I walk away with 5. But I got some veneers I need to go buy. I'm getting my teeth done. I got some holes I need to trick with. Benny the jeweler, he got some ice waiting on me. I got, I make smart investment. A lot of stuff I got to do now. Bob said, I tell you what, kid, I'm going to give you 3. You going to give me 3? Yeah. So you tell me, you going to pay me 3 times more than what you ever paid me? Yeah. Man, you lowballing me, man. True. Man, you lowballing me. The nigga you lowballing me, man. You lowballing me. You know this fight worth. You know what this fight worth? Me fighting Debo. You know what this fight worth? Yeah, this fight gonna be worth $50-60 million. You gonna make about 60-70. You see what I'm saying? Like, you go to this day. this nigga, boy, Lord have mercy. All right. Let's read the interview. Let's listen to it. Let's read the interview. Let's read it. Okay, Dan Rafael put it out there. Let's read it, goddammit. You know what I mean? And the video excerpt and the comment section, because I want to see the comment section too, to see what Bob Arum had to say. I want to see that. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. I'm slowly dropping the duck. I am slowly dropping the duck in the crock pot right now. The duck is upset. I was talking to the duck. I say, duck, look, duck, the day is doomsday, right? I was rotisserie. I was cutting the vegetables up, put the onions in there and the bell pepper and all that stuff there. I put all the different seasons in there, the Goya seasoning and all that there. See what I'm saying? And, I went to plucking your feathers one by one. You see what I'm saying? I know you thought you were wondering, like, man, why you plucking my feathers? I said, don't worry about it, baby boy. I got a surprise for you. So you're gonna like this surprise. So I'm slowly plucking the feathers off. And now today, Friday, ain't no feathers. So I'm talking to the duck. I say, duck, the day is doomsday. The day is doomsday, duck. The duck told me he didn't like it. I told the duck, I said, don't worry about it, duck. It's going to be okay. You know what I mean? It's going to be quick. Don't worry about it. Just sit there, hold your breath till you can't breathe no more. And then you're going to, don't worry, I got some good seasoning on there too. Don't worry about it. It's going to be a good, this going to be a good meal today. But by the time the show over with, I'm going to have the cabbage ready for y'all. We going to have the duck going to be rotisserized. I got some turkey necks, some ducks. And, we going to have a good meal today. Y'all going to leave this show good and full. I promise you that. I want to dedicate this show to them.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, man. Hold on. I got something to say. For anybody who want to argue with Coach Malachi, I don't argue with avatars. I'm telling you right now, I don't argue with avatars in comment sections, and I don't argue with niggas online. Do you want to know why? Ain't nothing to argue about. You're not that important for me to even want to argue with you about this duck. You dig?
You want to argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, I just remember that. You ain't nobody. Shout out to the number one contender.
Now, I am the number one contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro-hand.
Nigga don't want that. He don't want the top rank telling Bob Arum, who been promoting fights since Methuselah. He been promoting fights since David and Goliath. Yeah, man, I was $1 million fight. And the most you ever made was $1,002,000, which is a lot of money to me. That's a lot of money to me. You know what I mean? But you gonna come in there and tell that good white man, yeah, Bob, I need the net $5 million. I need that net. That's been confirmed by Mike Carpenter, another good white man. Just all these good white folks. Because we can't believe Bill Haney. So I'm going to say this. And I'm dead serious when I say this. Bill Haney was telling y'all this same shit. Motherfucker was saying he was lying. The white folks come out and confirm every goddamn thing Bill Haney said. And motherfuckers is quiet. Can't keep it real to save their ass. I need you to say that you was wrong with the same energy that you said when you said he was lying. And you ain't going around telling Dan Rafael, Sean Zytel, Mike Carpenter, and now Bob Arum, Rick Glaze, and all. You ain't telling them they lying. Bob Arum literally confirms everything that Bill said. The nigga turned down $3 million. He don't disappear. We can't find him nowhere. He not answering the phone from his manager. He not answering the phone from his promoter. Bill lying. He don't know what he talking about. Cracker come out and say the same thing Bill said.
True.
The crackers come out and say the same thing Bill said. Literally. I digress. And guess what? Guess who ain't saying nothing? Guess who ain't saying nothing at all? Keyshawn Davis. He coming out saying, nah, man, them niggas lying. Bob lying, Bill lying, Mike Carpenter lying, Dan Rafael lying, Sean Zartel lying, the Ream Magazine lying, everybody lying. This the truth. That's what really going on. That nigga disappeared. Like literally. Has he been kidnapped? Where the duck at? Did he fly north for the summer? You know, a lot of ducks fly north for the summer, and then they fly south for the winter. Did the duck fly north for the summer? He showed a video when he was running. I say, nigga, that wasn't a good video. That just tell me you running from smoke. You gonna show me a video of you running away from the negotiating table. Like you Forrest Gump or some goddamn body. Yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there, boy. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna give everybody else a shout out. Oh, hold on. No, I can't do that. Let's read the super chats. Shout out to Walt. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Bob doesn't give a F. He said I can picture him saying that. I'm finna show it to you. Shout out to Curtis Robinson. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say shout out to Coach 2 Minute. He say shout out to 2 Minute Podcast, Coach Malachi. I guess he's trying to say Malachi. Captain Malachi, blessings to my born day. Okay. Shout out, man. Happy birthday, man. Hey, the day your birthday, Curtis, happy birthday. Oh, you a Leo. You a Leo then. My mother was a Leo. My mother's birthday was, and she was alive, what the day, the 7th? Her birthday was August 3rd. Yeah, you a Leo. Shout out to, I got you, Curtis. I got you, fam. Shout out to Flame On. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Flame On say ducks. He say ducks in the chat for Keyshawn. Yeah, ducks. Yeah, duck. What you say, fam? He said I cash up you too, Coach. Okay, hold on. Let me say ducks. Say ducks. Yeah, dog. These ducks, man. You see what I'm saying, dog? Niggas ducking. Hey, man. Shout out to Flame On. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam dub on your boy. He say ducks in the chat for Keisha. Hey, man. I hope them same ducks call the show. Just call the show. Please call the show. I just want to hear you niggas playing this shit. I just want to hear you niggas playing it. Because you in your feelings right now. I got you. I got you right where I want you at, too. Yeah, I got that nigga in his feelings. He can't think right. I got him. I've been doing this shit a long time, so time to tell you. But you got to be quick. You got to be quick on your feet when it comes to doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all this for all you niggas out there. Matter of fact, y'all know what it is. I got to hit you with this one.
Got chain for fire.
Huh?
You got some chain for fire. Got chain for fire.
Got it.
Chain me
All
on.
right.
Man, get my fire on.
All right, bro.
Man, get my fire on, man. Get my fire! Get my fire! You bitch. Get my motherfucking fire out, man. Man, stop playing me, man. Get my fire out. I'm gonna tell you got it fired on. I'm gonna tell you got it fired on.
All right. Let me just go ahead and get to it. Fuck it. All right, let's pull this up right here. Now, first thing I want to do, I want to read this here. I want to go here to this guy right here. Let's go to this guy right here. Cause this guy right here is I've been checking him out a little bit. This dude right, he kind of been on top of it. Right here. But I just want y'all to, I'm gonna hit you with this one first. You know what I mean? Because I know what they're gonna say. I'm gonna hit it with this one. Then I'm gonna come back. Then I'm gonna come back and hit it with the flipper. I'm gonna hit you with this one. Then I'm gonna hit you with the flipper right after that. You don't know what the flipper is? I'm gonna show you. Let's go right here first. Let's go right here first. See what this what the dude name MMA boxing addicts. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only.
Has to say, this dude absolutely exposes Keyshawn Davis even more, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. Bob Arum says, Listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I don't have any goddamn idea. We went out and tried to make this fight for him because he shot his mouth off that this was the fight that he wanted. And when we made the fight, he doesn't want it. Bob Arum described himself as being totally perplexed by Davis's decision. If y'all don't know what perplexed means, here's the definition. Bob Arum said, even though Top Rank was not obligated to pay Keyshawn Davis a penny more than his 25% share of his bid, $2.1 million, he told Davis's manager, James Prince, that he would still honor the $3 million offer.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, coach, anybody can make a video putting that out there. Y'all believe anything on the internet. I knew you were going to say that. I got something for you, though. Guess where we going to go at? We finna go to Bob Arum. True. Yeah, I ain't finna give you niggas no room. Duck, get in the pot, Duck. Get your ducking ass in the pot. It's over. We ready to have dinner. I got a crock pot. And, we going to have a part of the duck going to be in the crock pot. The other part, we going to rotisserize. This going to be a rotisserie duck right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ray J. Shout out to Ray D. What did he say? He say, so Jay Prince don't get paid for other fights. I don't know about other fights, but yeah, he going to get paid. Anytime his fighters fight, he going to get his cut. Yeah. All right, but let's finish. I got something for you.
We told him after the purse bid that we would find a way to boost his share to $3 million, which we had agreed to in the first place.
You can't make this shit up. So it's worse than we thought. So even though you went the purse bid and Bob won the purse bid and your cut was going to be less than the $3 million offer, the good white man said, you know what, boy? I know you ain't that smart, being a hood nigga from Norfolk, Virginia, and you got this dumbass nigga in your corner named Dorset. So what we gonna do, dog? I'm gonna let bygones be bygones, and I'm gonna still pay your slow ass the $3 million, even though I'm not obligated to do so. Let's continue.
Bob Arum says Prince wanted Keyshawn Davis to accept the fight. He says James Prince said he would go back to the kid and talk to him, but we haven't heard from him, so I assume they're not interested.
Let's stop right there. Jay Prince, after Bob Arum spoke to Jay Prince and say, look, we still gonna pay that nigga the $3 million even though we not obligated to. Tell him that. Jay Prince said, I went back to go tell Keyshawn because I advised that dumb nigga to take the $3 million because it's 3 times more than what he originally got paid from y'all. You know what I mean? So I went back to tell him, guess what? He said he couldn't find him. He never responded back to him. So when Bill said Keyshawn Davis disappeared, he ain't nowhere to be found. Guess what? That was true because Jay Prince just said it. Bob Arum said it. But that's okay. Let's go to Bob. We finna go to Bob. We finna go to Bob because these niggas are slow. They slow. Trust me, do not underestimate the power of how slow these niggas is.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all remember when Bill Haney was saying that Keyshawn Davis is avoiding meetings with his own team? It's James Prince, Bob Arum, Top Rank. It's true. It's true. This is coming out of Bob Arum's mouth.
Who mouth is it? Who mouth is it coming out of Bill Haney's mouth? No, well, Bill did. Bill the one said it. But this case is coming out of Bob Arum's mouth. You know Bob Arum, the guy who been promoting for about 60 years? The guy who put on some of the biggest fights the planet has ever seen? Yeah, that guy, that Bob. Well, you can't believe Bob. Oh, you, fam, the 2 brain cells you're gonna lose the other one trying to lie. Because you ain't good at lying. You're trying to cover for the duck. And the only way to cover for him, you got to lie. You get what I'm saying? You know what? You always got some dumbass trainer who don't know shit about the business of boxing be the main one talking about the business of boxing. True. Hold a hand, miss nigga, and shut the fuck up. Anyways, I digress.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. Bob Arum said Top Rank has no specific plans for Keyshawn Davis at the moment. So for the Keyshawn Davis fans, for the conspiracy theorists out there who believe that there's something going down behind the scenes, there's a reason why Keyshawn Davis turned down this fight. You know, there's possibly something else out there for him. No. Bob Arum said Top Rank has no specific plans for Keyshawn Davis at the moment since he turned down the major fight, but will offer him a fight, but nowhere near that amount of money he would have gotten to challenge Devin Haney.
You can't make this shit up. Like I said before. Okay, well, since you turned down them $3 million that Bob offered you, guess what? Let me see you what you said. You wanted $5 million. You want a net $5 million. Okay, cool. Let's see if you gonna make them. Let's see if you gonna make that net $5 million in your next fight.
True.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know, it got to be some kind of master plan. You know, like, you dumb nigga from the hood to projects. You got to be some kind of master plan because, man, we got something in the cut we waiting on. What you waiting on? I can promise you, my nigga, your next fight, you ain't going to get paid nowhere near that $5 million you wanted to net. I can promise you that. Like that shit right there, you know what I mean? Like, we got the duck is in the pot now. The duck is screaming. Y'all hear the duck? Do y'all hear the duck screaming? But I know what they're going to say. Now, we can't believe him. This AI, this dude, we don't know who this dude is. You just be finding stuff on the internet. We don't know who this dude is. Cool, don't worry about it. Hey, shout out to this brother right here. What's his name? MMA. I'll read it. I think I gave him credit already.
Ladies and gentlemen, so y'all know they don't have to give Keyshawn Davis another fight until, I believe, May of 2027, right? They're not contractually obligated to have to do that until May 2027, right? Wow. Bob Arum just said there, we'll probably offer him another fight, but nowhere near the amount of money he would have ever gotten to challenge Devin Haney. That's why I can't understand, Bob Arum said, maybe I'm remembering things through rose-colored glasses. I don't believe fighters 10, 15 years ago, or even 5 years ago would act this way. Even now, a day after, if Keyshawn still wanted the fight, we would still give him the $3 million offer.
You can't make this shit up. So you try to tell me that good white man, Bob Arum, said, you know what? I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. If he was to come back right now and say, you know what, I want to make this fight, we would still pay him the $3 million and make the fight. The nigga ain't nowhere to be found. He literally ghosted Debo. He ran away from Debo, Bob Arum, and his goddamn manager. Literally. So they say, why you calling him Debo? This is why we call Devin Haney Debo. Shit like this. Y'all making him Debo. The Silver Spoon Kid. The kid, when he was boxing in the amateurs, he had Louis Vuitton bags he had his equipment in. And Gucci bags and all that there. Pulling up in Rolls Royces. Yeah, that kid. Woo, it don't look good, but that's okay. Let's go. No, I'm not finished. Let's go over here because, this guy could be lying. So let's slide over here, slide to the left like the cha-cha slide. Let's go over here. Bam. Okay. This is, if you know anything about Dan Rafael, Dan Rafael has a newsletter called Fight Freaks Unite. This is just this is what the video that I showed you guys, this is what he was reading. I got some more to show y'all. Don't worry about it. So this is from Dan Rafael. He say, listen, this is Bob Arum. Listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't have any goddamn idea. The 94-year-old Arum told, who did he tell? Fight Freaks Unite last week. Fight Freaks Unite is Dan Rafael. He said, we went out and tried to make the fight for him because he shot his mouth off that this was the fight that he wanted. And when we made the fight, he doesn't want it. Arum described himself as being totally perplexed, meaning confused, by Davis' decision. Davis has yet to make a public statement as to his reasoning. Arum said Top Rank offered Davis, the former WBO lightweight title holder, $3 million for the fight, and that his biggest purse to date had been slightly over $1 million. Let's go over here. This is Fight Freaks Unite website. If you look right here, if you guys can see, it says Dan Rafael. You can subscribe to this newsletter as well, even though Dan got me blocked, but that's okay. I don't take it personal. Notebook. Arum totally perplexed. Keyshawn wouldn't take the Haney fight. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. As you can see, Keyshawn sitting right there. With Bob. Bob was real happy. See, Bob got that. Bob smiling at him. He's sitting there, got that look on his face. Hey, listen, look. Now this picture says 1,000 words right now. This picture says 1,000 words. Now, when I look at this picture, I look at it totally different now. He got this look. He looking at Bob smiling like you're gonna be a superstar, kid, and Keyshawn looking like this man don't know how much of a duck I am. Duckopotamus, right? Let's continue. And then you can subscribe to Fight Freaks United as well, right? So, top rate promoter, this is Dan Rafael. Dan Rafael is irreputable as a matter of fact, because we need, if y'all want to know who Dan Rafael is, go Google him.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Okay, top rank promoter Bob Arum is like most of the rest of the boxing world at a loss of words as to why Keyshawn Davis turned down an offer about triple his biggest purse for a mandatory shot at WBO welterweight titleist Debo Devin Haney. The opponent he claimed that he wanted next. Now, the only reason we got here, how did we get here, guys? We got here because Keyshawn Davis claimed that he wanted to fight Debo Devin Haney next. That's how we got here. Okay? All right, let's continue. This is what Bob Arum said. He said, listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. I don't have any goddamn idea, right? And this is what Bob Arum told Fight Freaks Unite last week. He said, we went out and tried to make the fight for him. Why did we go out to try to make the fight for him? Because he shot his mouth off that this was the fight that he wanted. So had he not shot his mouth off and said this was the fight that he wanted, we never would have went and tried to make the fight for him. He said, and when we made the fight, all of a sudden, he doesn't want the fight. This is what Bob Arum said. When we made the fight, all of a sudden, he doesn't want it. Arum described himself as being totally perplexed by Keyshawn Davis's decision. Davis has yet to make any public statement as to his reasoning. Arum also said that Top Rank offered Keyshawn Davis, the former WBO lightweight title holder, $3 million for the fight, and that was his biggest purse to date, has slightly been over $1 million. And this is a picture of the good white man who interviewed the other good white man, Bob Arum, Dan Rafael. So Bill Haney told the truth. Like literally, like the pot is boiling, the duck is done. He's done. We got the seasoning on there. I got some steamed cabbage over there. I got some turkey necks over there. He said, we finna have a nice little dinner today. Nice little dinner. You get what I'm saying? Let's continue. Hold on. Let's get on. No. Let's continue. So, that Dan Rafael. You know what I mean? Like, who am I? And Bob Arum, who am I to argue with the Bob father? Who am I to argue with the Bob? Now, let's go over here. Let's go over here and see what the people, let's see what the people got to say. Because I do it for the people, by the people, the people, because I come from the people, right? We represent the people. You see what I'm saying? We represent the people. That's what we do. Let's go over here. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Let me put this back up here. All right, cool. Slide this over. Want to make sure I show this right. Because I want to see what the people talking about. Because maybe the people don't see it the way we see it over here. All right, this guy right here say Bob looking at Keyshawn the next day. This how Bob looking at Keyshawn. Start looking like Thugger. Okay, cool. This guy right here, Andre, says Keyshawn watched his brother get paid by Zuffa and started believing he was automatically entitled to the same kind of money just because he was around it. He said he watched his brother, meaning his play brother. That's what the people are saying. He said, one thing that I learned in life is never be envious of someone else's rewards. He said that mindset will eat at you, cloud your judgment, and can lead to making bad decisions, which seems to be what's happening here. You know what I mean? He said, I've been that way. He said, I've been that way. Why not me? Mindset before. He's had that why not me mindset before. And trust me, it's not a healthy place to be. Focus on earning your own opportunities instead of comparing your journey to someone else's. Somebody need to tell his coach that. Now, you know, Brian Norman got paid $3.5 million. You do know that, right? You know he got paid 3.5. And I'm like, okay, we can't even worry about the 3.5 because Kiki didn't want 3.5. Kiki wanted more than $5 million. That's what Mike Carpenter said. That Bob Arum told him. He wanted more than that. And I think he mentioned all that in that interview. We only just seen an excerpt of it. I need the net $5 million. You so busy looking at what another nigga made with a total different situation, and you thinking you supposed to be like, who you think you is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Kiki, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say that. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Kiki, let me tell you something. If you don't take these $3 million, it's going to be trouble. Now walk it off.
True.
Shout out to A-Sound T.
Hey, okay.
A-Sound T for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what to say? A-Sound T, he say, this damn duck been fried so much, it's starting to look and smell like smell like chicken, huh? You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, fam. It is. I'm telling you, boy, Lord have mercy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, these ducks, hey, Sound T, man, these ducks, man, bro, like fam. And then the crazy part about it is this. The man right here said that Bob Arum say, you know what? I'm even willing, because he's reading it. He's reading it right here. Man, I'm still, if he come back, if the duck come back to the table, I tell you what, kid, Jay, tell him this. If the duck comes back to the table, I will still be willing to pay him the $3 million I initially offered him. And the duck ain't nowhere to be found. Have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? I saw this duck at the movie show, and I see feathers everywhere I go. Have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? Have you seen this duck?
True.
God damn. Hey, shout out to Rocket Andretti.
Hey, okay.
Put up that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, the only way Kiki can redeem himself is if he call that Raccoon Stevenson. then maybe he can make close to $5 million after taxes. Man, this man right, he said he called him Raccoon Stevenson. Lord have mercy. Man, I'm trying to, yeah, boy, I've been hearing people been saying Shakur been cooning like a mug. But I did see that video where he said his favorite fighter was Lomachenko or something. But he said, yeah, man, Loma, man, Loma was fighting dude bigger than him, dog. Like, I love me some Loma, man. I love Lomachenko, man. You don't understand, man. Like, Loma, man, Lomachenko's a great fighter. You know, no shade on Lomachenko. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, it's just the way he was blushing when he was talking about Lomachenko. I say, damn, I ain't never seen a nigga blush like that. Anyways. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. This shit, as Blue Blood Sports TV would say, this shit is diabolical. It's diabolical, fam. Like, I'm talking about the duckery. I'm talking about this shit is diabolical, fam. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Hey, who was you, pimp? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Get your motherfucker. Hey, that nigga squeezing me. Get that freak ass nigga up out me, hear my nigga say back the fuck up, dude?
You get what I'm saying? One thing I say about Deontay Wilder, when Deontay Wilder said he wanted to fight, he went and got it. He ain't ducked nobody.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Don't you ever forget who tried to put $3 million in your pocket. When I found you, you were strung out on coke. You know what I mean? When I found you, you were like a big house in the middle of the projects in Norfolk, Virginia, contemplating about offing yourself. So don't you ever forget who tried to put money in your pocket. I brought you back. I offered you $3 million, and you turned around and walked away like a duck. So don't you ever forget that. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, Bob Arum, man. Shout out, the ball father tried. Let's continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Arum is perplexed by this situation. This man is what, 95, 96, 97 goddamn years old? I think he's like 95. And has been covering the sport of boxing, working in the sport of boxing for decades. And straight up just said 10, 15, even 5 years ago, Fools was never acting this way. Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson have become the embarrassment of self-respect, integrity. Respect towards others. You've got Bob Arum comparing this man to fighters from the past. When Keyshawn Davis tries to act like he's one of the toughest dudes in the sport of boxing.
You see this shit? This what I was talking about, bro. He said Bob Arum comparing Keyshawn to fighters of the past. See, I've been talking about this. This is all we talk about over here. They be crowning these niggas too fast. And that shit go to get to their head. You know what, kid? Yeah. What's up, Bob? You know what, Shakur? You are better than Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard? Yes, I'm saying Leonard was good. I promoted him, but Ray did not have the skills you had. Then he gonna walk around believing that shit. The promoter just trying to make you feel good, hype you up, shit. You go around believing that shit. Then you go to believing that you ain't gotta fight the fight that Ray Leonard did in order to establish himself. Because this era, like this the Gen Z era, this era right here, we don't have to see the big fights because we automatically know he'll beat him. That's the problem. That's the problem. When they don't earn it, you go to crowning these niggas, they go to believe in that shit, then they turn it fights down. I ain't got to fight him because Bob already told me that I'm greater than Ray Leonard. True. All the old niggas lying to these jitterbugs. That's the problem. The old millennial fighters that retired, they lying to the jitterbugs. Some of the Gen X fighters that's retired, they lying to the jitterbugs. They lying. Anyways, shout out to Wax It.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I don't know if you were serious about getting on the Haney list. He said, but if so, let me be your trainer. All I need is 10K. I know what to sell out. Yeah, I'm going to sell a fight. I'm dead ass serious. If they put me on that list, I'm telling you, dog. Listen, my nigga. I would not turn down no $3 million. I promise you, it ain't no planet in the universe where I'm gonna turn down $3 million. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on Mars. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on Venus. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on Saturn. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on Pluto. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on Mercury. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on the moon. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on the sun. I ain't gonna turn down $3 million on the planet Earth. Pay out for me $3 million. They'll fight a nigga. I'll fight his ass the next week. No training camp.
True.
Now, I ain't say I'm gonna win now. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I won't win. I'm pretty sure I won't stand a snowball chance in hell. But that ain't the point. The point is, we gonna get that money. The point is, we gonna get that money. Now, you can believe that. Shout out to OBW Stretch. Okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, give it to me straight, Is it over for Key? No, it ain't over for him. It ain't over for him. He just cooked right now. He's just being cooked right now. He'll come back. You know what I mean? That duck, Duck got 9 lives. So, we just one of his lives is cooked right now. He got 8 more lives left. Like a cat. Now, a cat have. It's not over with for him. Because I still like Keyshawn Davis as a fighter. But he ain't got the heart that I thought he had. He deceived me. I was fooled. I was thinking that he was that guy. I really thought that. I was thinking he was that guy. I done been tricked already. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, dog. They right here telling these niggas you greater than Ali. I don't know who Ali is. I telling these that's what it is, right? You don't put it in their head already. Telling them they superstars before they even become a superstar. You know what I mean? And you're telling them he better than the dudes in the past. You can't tell these young niggas that shit. That's why Shakur can say Sugar Ray Robinson is buns. That's why he can say that. Because ain't nobody checking him. He can say that because they don't, the old Crescent niggas don't hype them up already. He gonna believe in that shit. Niggas calling you Sugar Shakur, but you diss the original Sugar. How you gonna be Sugar Shakur while dissing Sugar Ray Robinson? The essence from which the sugar came from. Does that make sense? Anyways, I digress. Let's go back over here. Gonna drop these phone lines in a minute.
You've got Bob Arum perplexed by this situation, bruh. Y'all should be absolutely embarrassed, dude. Nah, that's for a fact, bro. Y'all should be absolutely embarrassed. Bob Arum just exposed y'all. There ain't no other plan going on. There ain't no other opportunities for Keyshawn Davis. He's getting bigger money elsewhere.
Yeah, see, this is part of the plan. It's part of the plan. We got some bigger opportunities. Where you got them at? Where you got them at? Please. Where the other opportunities at? In the projects of Norfolk, Virginia? What are other opportunities at? Well, Shakur now. Shakur his big brother now. Okay, he's a big brother. Okay, what the fuck that mean? Now, when Shakur get money, he getting a lot of money now. So, I think we can get some of that too. We try to get over there with our big brother. You trying to get over there with your big brother? The only problem is you under contract with Bob Arum. I even heard this doofus. Say that because I was talking to Jab Queen. And she was telling me that the doofus trainer said on her show that it was either on her show or something like that. Keyshawn don't fight for Top Rank no more. So she asking me, Coach, is that true? Keyshawn next fight ain't gonna be with Top Rank. I said, I don't know who told you that shit, but I can promise you his next fight gonna be with Top Rank. I can promise you that. He's still under contract with them for a couple of more years, or a few more fights or something of that sort. Well, his coach said that. I said, well, I don't know who his coach is. And then he ended up coming over here on my show and popped up. It was in the chat. I said, I don't know who his coach is, but I can damn near guarantee you that nigga won't be with Top Rank. So the coach don't know a goddamn thing. Or he just extremely dumb or bad at lying. It's one of the three. Or it could be a combination of the three. Don't know nothing, extremely dumb, bad at lying. That's a hell of a combination.
True.
That's a hell of a combination. To be extremely dumb don't know nothing, and bad at lying, Lord have mercy. That's 0 for 3, fam.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Let's continue.
Y'all are tripping. Even Bob doesn't understand. He said he wanted this fight. We gave it to him, and he ducked it. Him, Jane Prince, Shakur Stevenson. Yes, Jay Prince wanted this fight to happen, right? Bob Arum just said that. Why though? To steer away from Shakur Stevenson, bruh. Those are facts.
So everybody know what this whole thing was all about. As I said over here, the only reason we got Kiki was challenging Devin Haney because that was to protect Shakur Stevenson. That's what it's all about. You had Ray at the bottom. You gonna get O'Shaquie Foster. Kiki, you cause you rank number 1. You rank number 1 to fight me next, bro. And you know you my little bro, so I'm not gonna fight you. We got a pact. You my bro. I love you, man. Like I love you from the bottom of my heart. So I never fight you. But what I need you to do, Key, is I was talking to Jay, and we got a good idea. What's that, big bro? What's that, big bro? Look, we you can move up the welterweight. You can challenge Devin Haney, because Devin ain't gonna want to fight you. Like, look at you, Key. Look how strong you is. You be sparring me every day. See what I'm saying? And look how sharp you is. He ain't gonna be able to beat you. I already know that, bro. Like, you can go up there, make history, and and you can beat him and become the welterweight champ. You know what I mean? At 147. Because then that's when Keyshawn made that video lying, talking about something. Yeah, man, I just woke up one day and I was 147 pounder. I was 140. I just woke up one day. So now let's do this. Let's go back and look at some of these. Let's go back and look at some of these other receipts. Cause I want the duck almost done. The duck is almost done, y'all. I'm putting the duck sauce on it right now. I'm lifting the wing up, put some duck sauce under the wing.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, subscribe to Dan Rafael and subscribe here to the MMA Boxing Addicts channel. If you're one of those people that, don't have enough time to go read articles and go read things in the world of boxing, guess what? I got y'all, bro. Y'all already know I got y'all. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Arum has responded to Keyshawn Davis, and it ain't looking good, bro.
It is what it is. Let's go on back over here. Let's go on back over here. I got some more. Got some more I want to show. Let's see what the people talking about in the chat. Because we do it for the people, by the people, the people, because we come from the people. Shout out to Don King. Let's go to the people in the chat. Let's see what he say. So this guy right here says, he say, out here looking like an extreme reliability. He said with the track record to show. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to sneeze. Anyway, this guy say, one of the worst ducks of all time. They roasting this duck. This guy say one of the worst ducks of all time. Lord have mercy. See that what it is, dote. Let's see, the duck of all time. The worst ducks of all time. Dote. We're gonna just say dote. D-O-A-T. Duck of all time. Dote. Anyways, this guy Grid Talk says, you can tell Bob's sick of Keyshawn. He shot his mouth off. Key gonna send Bob to the grave, dog. All right. Pivot and Punish says Key cost Top Rank a lot of money. They had to pay Edwin De Los Santos half the fight purse when Keyshawn missed weight. Not good. This guy 99 over say Bob is pissed. No doubt Danny says he gonna use Bud Crawford strategy and call it the hard R word. Okay, so he said that he gonna use Bud Crawford strategy and you call the R word, try to say racism or something, right? Jorge Perez says that triple his biggest payday. This is sad. Nah. Stiff Jab say, man, that ninja out of boxing. and take that fake Mayweather with him. He say, take this fake Mayweather with him. He say, this little Tweety Bird era done killed boxing for real. Listen, the man stiff jabs. Let me retweet this. I like this here. Stiff jabs, give him a heart. Stiff jabs say, man, that nigga out of boxing. He say, man, get that fool out of boxing and take that fake Mayweather with him. This little Tweety Bird era done killed boxing for real. This man is upset. Let's see what this brother here talking about. He say, so y'all saying Bill was lying about the 3 mil over can shut the F up. So all y'all who were saying Bill was lying about the 3 mil and over can shut the F up. Yeah, for real. Matter of fact, let me retweet that one too. They're not gonna keep that same energy. This guy said Keyshawn Davis start WWE or fight for Zeus. Carissa Shields over there fighting for Zeus right now. She fighting for Zeus. Yeah, start a WWE or fight for Zeus. Your street cred or whatever you call, he said whatever you or Shakur Stevenson is worth, shit right now, fam. This guy say brutal duck, great chief boxer. YBGO says Keyshawn is a very unusual guy. Wouldn't be shocked if Top Rank drops him. He gets, he goes out and has great performances, then always does something stupid to ruin his momentum. It's getting more apparent he's missing a few screws. So this guy say it's obvious that he's slow. For all of those who slow out there, when someone says that you are missing a few screws, that's a nice way of saying you're slow. Because a slow nigga can't even understand that. What you mean screws? I ain't got no screwdriver. Yeah. Anyways, YMC Sports says his ass getting shelved by Bob. Bob don't play. The people, there's an overall consensus that this is a diabolical duck. Literally. This guy say, mind you, Top Rank did that after Keyshawn constantly made them look bad. Missing weight at 135, stripping him from the belt, right? Getting in that fight with Albright backstage, plus missing weight against Edwin De Los Santos. And then he missed weight with Albright again. But they end up fighting. Then they pushed him to make him the mandatory, and he do this duck crazy shit. This guy, Boxing Rage, says his business went bust due to him not realizing his worth in the sport of boxing at this point of his career with only 15 fights. This guy says maybe he won out of Top Rank. He can win out of Top Rank all he want. People in the hell want ice water. That don't mean they gonna get it. Nigga, you on a contract. Literally. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So anyway, let me go ahead and drop these phone lines. Y'all call the show. 530-494-9636.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. We are here. Yes to the sir. Yes to the sir. Duck, we finna have duck casserole. You know what I mean? Duck a la Smurf. Shucky ducky quack quack. Duck lasagna. Duck soup. Duckosaurus. Duck burgers. Duck patties. Duck salad. Duck potato chips. We're going to cook our food in some duck grease. We're going to make a hat with the feathers. We're going to take the feathers and make a hat with them. You're going to do all that there. You see what I'm saying? Like for real, though, on the real. On the real. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
KB from Montgomery, Alabama. What's going on, Coach?
KB from Montgomery. Talk to me.
Man, these old cotton candy soft ass Kennedy niggas make me sick, man. We had the Mexicans trying to fuck the game up. Got all these great Mexican hope trying to T.O. talking about he's gonna be the takeover. But by the grace of God, the boxing gods to put it back in its proper place by getting them out of the way. T.O. he got his ass whooped by Shakur. They tried to throw in Barrios up in there, so he got more title shots than Oscar and Roy Jones put together, all the big ones. They tried to throw him in there. What's his name? Garcia is a fraud. They're trying to hold on to that little belt he got.
Well, he beat Mario Barrios for the belt.
Right, but Tank beat all their ass. So you got him, and then they trying to hold on, and somebody had apparently Oscar ain't told Ortiz that he can't beat Bruce. So we got boxing where we want to, and then you got these clowns, Keyshawn and Shakur, acting like Tinder did. And Crawford took out the biggest Doug Nello, took him out, made and then got that right, took his fake ass out. And then now they got Ortiz is the greatest one. And then these funky ass Mexicans gonna have the nerve to try to get the only Mexican that can give him any prevalence. Gotta say he's not a real Mexican, that's Benavidez.
Yeah.
Now, if I was Benavidez, I would say, yeah, I'm not a real Mexican. I'm an American with nuts. Ain't no way in the hell I claim them motherfuckers, man. Ain't no way I claim them, but it's just sad, man. These niggas should quit boxing and become streamers. They should become streamers, man, because they ain't doing shit up for talking. You got Shakur that's in the biggest position to take over. Nigga, you should be fighting every week. You ain't got but two Mexicans to beat. And that's it, nigga, you got it. What you waiting on? I guess he's trying to get in touch with his Mexican side or Puerto Rican side. I don't know. But I mean, these niggas make me sick, man. They doing the game, but make the boxing gods put it back in place where the niggas, we run shit. And now y'all giving it right back over. And like I said, Oscar De La Hoya holding on for dear life with that. With Ortiz want to give the bill. And Ross like, hell no. Once he gone, that's it. And the Mexicans they got left, we got 30 more niggas. Once these clowns are on to take their place. So all the bullshit, the Mexican takeover, that bullshit is over. And Benavidez is the only motherfucking Mexican, thorough Mexican, truthful, honest Mexican that can give him any kind of prominence. And they say he's not a Doug Nello, gonna say he's not a true Mexican. Man, and you don't hear Benavidez saying shit. I would have came on and said, motherfuckers, you done ducked all these motherfuckers. You had to say, I'm not a real Mexican. The nerve of you, I'm nuts. So it's just the whole thing is all fucked up, man. These niggas are in a position to put black folks right back on the map, and it's easy. But they don't want to step it up, and they making Devo Dale look more Devo because their ain't really all that. But goddamn it, right now he the face of boxing. And Ortiz don't want to fight him again. He don't want to fight him again. So goddamn, what we gonna? These niggas got.
You talking about Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, nigga fight him, fight him again. And he's sitting up here. He got one belt that was given to him, and nigga, you beat Barrios, nigga. You Barrios. But you got he acting like he's been a champion for folks. Like Doug Nello. Nigga, I mean, this shit is ridiculous, man. Somebody gonna have to take this shit over, man, and make these clowns fight, man. Make them do it because right now it's a clown show. They making it look bad. They won't goddamn Crawford to come back. I mean, Crawford come back then what? You gonna say he ain't did enough? You ain't got enough Mexican ass for these niggas to beat. I mean, the shit is all fucked up, man. Like I said, but besides this here and Ryan Clark and all these other motherfuckers on the internet crying and shit, these niggas got us all fucked up. Got us all fucked up. And Ryan Clark and these old niggas whining and crying and all on fucking shit. You got dumbass motherfucking what's that dumb motherfucker from Alabama? Well, from my state, this nuts, his ass fucking us up, and then you got Ryan Clark and these crying ass niggas. Now you got Shakur and this nigga Keyshawn fucking up for no reason. I don't understand. I don't understand it, coach.
All right, man.
I don't understand it, man.
Yes. Hey, man. Hey, bro, KB.
I don't understand them, man. These niggas, these funky ass niggas, man. Funky ass niggas, man. I can't stand them, man. Fight somebody, nigga. Shut the fuck up and fight. They need to bring Tank back, man. Don't let him. But hell, if he brought him back, ain't nobody gonna let him fight. They gonna literally have to tie these niggas up and threaten their mom and dad to make these niggas fight. Nigga fight. That's what it's called, boxing, nigga. But anyway, like I said, Coach, I've been trying to get on since yesterday. I ain't want to fuck this shit up like I did last time. I was calling all day. I know you pissed off at me, but I ain't know I was just calling. I was trying to get in. I was so fucking mad. I was pissed off. But I called in late the other day.
Oh, you told what you call? What you call about 12 at night?
I was calling about 30 times last time. You told me the goddamn call from this Saturday.
We good. No, we good. Yeah, we good. Hey, man. Hey, my girl. Hey, I got you, dog. Hey, I got you. You funny shit.
That wasn't your fault. You supposed to cuss me out. I shouldn't be cussing. You could have been on a piece of ass or something. I was calling. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was 12 at night.
What's the best time to call? What's the best time to call so you don't cuss me out?
No, you call anytime. They can't call at midnight, but call like around this time or a little after the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got you. Hey, we got other calls calling in though. I gotta let free the line up.
No, don't do your thing, man. But like I said, y'all make some motherfuckers fight, Coach. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
All right, Snoop, Phil. Bro. He going out way. He was like, right, Claude, yeah, man. You got the Oscar De La Hoya. Them little 2-3 Mexicans he holding on for dear life. What the fuck? Bro, he funny this the fuck. Hey, I thought he was Coach Eddie. He said, I thought he was Coach Eddie, because Coach Eddie. He said Duck Nello. I said, I thought I was Coach Eddie. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
It's Queese from Illinois.
What's your name? Your name what?
Queese from Illinois.
Oh, Queese from Illinois. Talk to me.
Yeah. I just wanted to get on here and say, if anybody can't tell, Keyshawn is he a weird dude, man. For you to go on a tour like that, to keep saying this man's name, and you calling him light skin.
Yeah.
It's like he won his life. You gonna be able to promote? You gonna be my promoter after this fight, Bill? All this stuff just for you to turn down your career high payday?
Yeah.
I think he got a crush on Devin. I think he never wanted to fight. I think he won his life. That's all that was.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never, man. Like, don't nobody understand it. Bob said he was perplexed. I'm perplexed. Don't nobody know. Like, everybody confused. Like, damn. Like, fam, I don't.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I think Shakur know it too. That they asked Shakur on there. He said, like Top Rank was doing some funny business. He worked with them. I need him to clarify that too. I don't know what Top Rank did wrong to you. They gave you every fight. You couldn't even stop Valdez. That was your fight. That was your breakout fight. You supposed to stop Valdez. You ran around the ring the last minute of the last round. I don't know. That's all I wanted though, Coach.
Salute, fam. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like, fam, like, man, hey, shout out to Jamal, shout out to Daniel. Hey, Daniel, man, look here, man. But we got a motherfucking great. Hold on. Shout out to, listen, shout out to Katie. Hey, okay. What's going on, sis? What did it say? She say the remedial Dorset is missing as well from social media. Yeah, you know what? Hey, you know why he missing, sis? Like, fam, like, I'm gonna hit you with these receipts, bro. Like, how you gonna get around this? Bob Arum spoke. So Bob Arum lying? Bob Arum pushing false narratives? Bob Arum pushing false narratives, huh? Okay. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, Cole Yamas, man.
Yamas, talk to me.
What's going on, man? Yo, I'm bugging out like everybody else, man. But sometimes, I just want to make a quick point. Sometimes, you know how a lot of these fighters be taking advances on their money.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you do some math, you think about if Jay Prince getting 35%, right? The government, that 3 turns into 2 off the rip. Jay Prince, I don't know if he's 35 come off the top or
off the gross or the net. Off the gross or the net, yeah.
We don't know that.
Yeah,
so if it come off the net, You could put that shit in half. He died at like $1.3 million, $1.4 million right there. Then, you know, he might be taking advances from Jay Prince or Top Rank.
But Top Rank got to get their cut too now.
What? Yo, we didn't even say that. What?
Yeah, because Top Rank got to get their cut.
Like $1 million. He didn't pay none of his corner. He didn't have a camp. None of his expenses. We got $1 million right now, Coach.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not gonna fight for $1 million. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is everybody see that gross number, which ain't going in his pocket, man. Don't get me wrong. On my end, I just look at it from the outside like, yo, you're not gonna get this nowhere else. Like, where else you gonna get 3? Well, 3 gross. You're not gonna get that nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, for you to make 5, you have to get a $9-10 million purse.
Yeah.
So how's that gonna happen?
I don't know how that's gonna happen. Shit. Brian Newman didn't get that. He got 3.5. He didn't get no $10 million purse. He got 3.5 and that came from Turk Al Sheikh. So, you know.
Nah, like yo, it gotta make sense to me, man. Like I say repeatedly, like to everybody, like, yo, the gross number ain't what he's taking home. And then at the end of the day, like homeboy says, respectfully, brother, we don't care. Nigga, the fight gotta get made, man. You better fucking care. Yeah. We trying to make sense of this. You know what I'm saying? You might not care about what kind of money they get, but if you want to see the fight, we discussing how it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just like there's no way that can happen financially based on the interest of the fight. Like, you're not a superstar, man. That's all I got.
Look, man, look. I'm telling you, this the problem, Yamas. He feel he a superstar because Bob Arum told him, yeah, you know, you just as good as the fighters of the past. He telling Shakur, you better than Ray Leonard. Like, they telling they, you know, you got Andre Ward vouching for these cats, Bud vouching for him. You got Roy, other people vouching for him. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Hear me out, though.
Yeah.
Hear me out, Coach, not to cut you off. All right, say I do think you're next Ray Leonard. You got to go out there and perform and show your worth, man. Like, it's not based on what people think. It's based on the interest you could create to make people go out and spend money to see you perform, man.
Yeah.
Like, what I think you could be might be true, but you have to show the world to create interest, to create the revenue. Like, shit gotta add up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking nobody. And again, I hate to say duck, but brother, if you go in there and you perform like a Ray Leonard, you're gonna get rewarded like a Ray Leonard. That's my call, Coach. Peace and love.
Hey, I tell you what. Listen, motherfucker, like, well, he wanted the net. Let me show y'all how dumb that is. Shout out to Mr. T.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He say Bubba Gump Dorset is on the shrimp bill as we speak. So I'm finna show y'all how dumb this is. Hold on, I'm gonna get the core in a minute. I want a net $5 million. Imagine working on your job. You don't bring home, Carla, hold on. You don't bring home what you getting paid. You don't bring home what you getting paid. You might make $100,000 a year, but you ain't bringing home $100,000. Nobody brings home what they grossed. So in order for you to make net $5 million, you wanted to get paid more than $5 million. When your highest pay was $1 million. So you reject an offer for $3 million, which is 3 times more than what you've been paid, and ask for more than $5 million to fight Devin Haney. A guy who you and your trainer said was a silver spoon kid. He's scary. He's shinny. He can't stand up in the paint against you. You got co-signed by Bud Crawford, Andre Ward. You got co-signed by Floyd Mayweather. They co-signed you and Shakur Stevenson. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Real quick, Coach, I want to ask you, I don't know if this is real or not. Shakur put a tweet out there. He says that he's 50% Puerto Rican and that he might buy a crib on the island. Like, he's running away from us, the Americans, the ones that don't want to cap from him. You know, we're not capping for him, bro. The guy's a fraud. What he doesn't know is that nobody knows him over there neither, bro. They're not going to fuck with you. You don't have Felix Trinidad energy. The Puerto Ricans are not going to back you up. I know that for a fact. But real talk, Coach. You know, the guy that signs your check is truly the boss, right? And if the boss says you ducked, bro. You know, there's no way around it. You're done. You know, that makes sense now to me, Coach. Remember when Bill, oh no, it was Keyshawn that put a video out there for Bill to stop texting him?
Yeah.
That's why Bill was texting him. And he said that on your show, I believe. It makes sense now. The guy goes to anybody, man, even top rank. You know, it all adds up now. So, you know, this kid, you know, walked into the office hoping he's going to punk the old man. Bro, talking about I won $5 million after taxes? What are you talking about? Who the fuck do you think you are, Sugar Ray Leonard? Even Sugar Ray, man, in his time, he had all those demands back then, Coach. He was the man. Yeah, he was the darling of the sport. Yeah, but Bob Arum still the boss of the company. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, bro, and nobody, you know, nobody told this guy, bro. Bob's been doing this a long time, bro. He dealt with the baddest motherfuckers this game ever seen. Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Hagler. You know what I mean? I never heard of that old man getting punked. You know? And that's not even about that, bro. It's about, you know, you keeping your word, man. You know? That's the bad part. His word from now on don't mean shit, bro. You know? Top Rank signed him. He had all that Olympic pedigree and all that shit. You know, making the team and stuff. But now, that's all out the window, man. That don't mean shit. I bet you, Coach, when he comes back, he's going to get all the hard fights, bro. You know? No more tune-ups. It's over. You know? But another thing, man. That 35% going to his manager. What kind of deal is that, bro?
Hey, man, I mean, that's the deal he signed. He signed that. That ain't, you know what I mean? We got to ask him that. He the one signed that.
Yo, that's horrible, man. That's the worst deal I ever heard, bro. For real, man. I mean, bro, I feel that he will get a discount since Shakur's already there. Man. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, I'm gonna be ass. For real, man. Yo, this guy, man, he's not bright, Coach. For real, man. He's fucked up in so many ways, bro. Made all the bad moves, him and his team, bro. I do want to see him in the ring, but when he comes back, I might want to see him get knocked out, bro. For real. And I gave him a shot against Haney, bro. And another thing, Bill, you're listening. Stop putting out those fucking videos out there, man. Debo Bear looking like a monster. You're scaring them away, man. I'm blaming Bill Haney. Bro, put clips of him when he was playing at 135, maybe when he was an amateur. But let them find out what Debo looks like at the weigh-in, bro. Stop fucking around. You're fucking up the business, bro. You're scaring them away. Debo right now is looking like an assassin. That's not cool. Peace.
Yeah, James, boy, I almost hit you with a jeopardy, boy. Hey, Sam, boy, I was this close. I say, man, I supposed to hit him with the jeopardy at 3 minutes. I gave you an extra 2 minutes. Gotta let you rant, but I almost hit you with the jeopardy, boy. That's it. Hey, hold on. Shout out to Corey. Hey, okay. Drop it out half a bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He said, "This has been the best week of my life. Coach has been a gracious host of the Duckathon. Thank you, my brother. Man, this man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, I got to show you this here. Hold on. Let me show you this here. This man over here, bro. Like, fam.
Yes, so-called Debo. You know what happened to that? I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Keep picking on Craig, and you're going to figure out what's going to happen. He's going to get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing.
He said, and then Bob Arum, listen, and then Bob Arum says this. Bob Arum says, then Bob Arum, let me read this right quick. And then Bob Arum says this here. Bob Arum says, he say top rank promoter Bob Arum is like most of the rest of the boxing world at a loss of words as to why Keyshawn Davis turned down an offer of triple the amount of his biggest purse in order to fight Devin Haney. Right? He say, listen, this Bob Arum says, listen, I'm an old man. I don't think, hold on. Hold on. He say, listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what to think. I don't know what his thinking is. I don't have a goddamn idea. This is what Bob Arum told Dan Rafael of Fight Freaks Unite. He said, we went out and tried to make a deal, tried to make this fight for him. Why? Because he shot off his mouth. And he said that this is the fight that he wanted. He said, then we made the fight that he shot off his mouth about, the fight that he said that he wanted. And then only to come to find out he doesn't want the fight. Arum described himself as being totally perplexed by Keyshawn Davis's decision. He said Davis has yet to make any public statements as to his reasoning why he ducked Devin Haney. Bob Arum told Top Rank, said that Top Rank offered Davis $3 million for the fight, and that his biggest purse as of to date had been slightly over $1 million. So there you have it, and that's Dan Rafael. Now this is what Bob Arum said. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
It's Capo from Boston.
Capo from Boston, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I think these guys, you know, they just mad because they don't understand that Devin really has put the work in. You know, he's really put the work in. He's gone through the division, even when he even stayed to make some big accomplishments like Loma happen when he was weight drained. Then you got people seeing he's weight drained talking about, oh, they want to fight. They do this every time, man. You know, and that's for the casuals. You know, Devin got to stay on track and keep driving towards that undisputed, and then go ahead and get that power. Get the Paro, get that Rolly belt, get that Ryan belt, and then the people that talk about boots, we can talk about boots. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Yeah, man. Salute, family. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Shout out to Capo from Boston. Yeah, shout out to Capo from Boston. Yeah, bro. See, bro, like this right here, fam. Bro, like, you see, and I ain't playing. He had me fooled. I swear, boy. He had me fooled, bro. This man had me fooled, fam. He tricked the hell out of me.
Hit the brick.
See, he was laughing right there. Now I know why he was laughing. Now it makes sense.
Belt, nigga.
He was joke. He was playing the entire time, bro. He was just playing.
So organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me.
Bruh.
Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him. I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me.
that sound. Hey, we gonna make that a sound bite. Hey. Matter of fact, we gonna make that a sound bite. I'm finna record that right now. Let me go ahead and screen record that right now. We gonna make that a sound bite. That's gonna be one of the sound bites. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. That's it. We gonna make that a sound. This it right here, dog. This it. Yeah, don't pick on. They don't pick on them. Latin and Spanish people. No, don't pick on them. Pick on me. This nigga. I said, boy, that's a hell of a nigga here, boy. Boy, this goddamn. Boy, I don't know about this one. Shit, I don't know. Debo might be in trouble, boy. Debo might be in trouble. I was like, man, the way this nigga talking, boy, shit. Man, Devin Haney, baby, have to watch out with this one, boy. I don't know if he really want this smoke with this one. Man, shit, this nigga will play it. Come on, fam. Hold on, let me
Debo about to get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Keep picking on Craig, and you gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You'll get hit with a brick.
I had to record that right quick. Hold on, I just screen recorded. Hold on, my man. Let me go ahead. I will double, he say, pick on me. Nigga said it with his chest too. Pick on me. Okay. I thought I was like, man, I was gonna tell Bill, I don't know about this one, boy. You know what I mean? I know I said I want to talk about Keyshawn, but I don't know about this one, Bill. You sure about this one, Bill? But man, Keyshawn, boy, I don't know that. Boy, I think he might be the one. Man, shit. Nigga pull that skirt up. Nigga pull that skirt up on your ass. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's up? This is Cricket Smile, man. I'm calling from San Antonio, Texas.
You sound, bro, I can barely hear you, bro. I don't know if you got more Bluetooth. You sound like you're in the hallway and you sound smothered.
Can you know?
I can hear you a little bit better. What's your name is?
Cricket Smile from San Antonio, Texas.
Cricket Smile from San Antonio. Talk to me.
Man, I wanted to touch on that, man, because you know what? I think it's, as far as what he did, even when he was in the ring after he fought, and he called him out. He was like, I want Devin Haney. You know, he did all that. But now I think it's the money. I think it's Jay Prince. I think it's his manager. His manager is taking a big chunk of that money. Now, I don't think that gives him reason to not take the fight still because you signed with that man, but I think that got a lot to do with it.
All right, well.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm finna body this. Okay, for one, Jay Prince still gonna take that 30% in his next fight. So his next fight, Jay Prince is gonna still get paid his 30%. Whether it's 30% of 1 million or 30% of 3 million, he's still gonna get that. That's one. Two, Keyshawn Davis was the one who fired his team and then end up signing with Jay Prince. So when he signed the management contract with Jay Prince, I'm pretty sure he read everything, and I'm pretty sure he understood that Jay Prince was going to get 30%. So if he had a problem with Jay Prince getting 30%, why sign with him in the first place?
I think that's just going to be his next excuse, in my opinion. That's going to be his next reason. You know, but honestly, he did too much. He did too damn much to not have taken that fight. I just, you know, I'm listening to what you're saying, and I agree 100%. 100%, right? I'm actually disappointed in my boy because I had him up there. I think he's not sure. He's not 100% sure that he can beat Devin.
Yeah, and
he bluffed him. He bluffed him. You called that man's name out in the ring.
Yeah, he was selling wolf tickets. He was selling wolf tickets. We call that wolf tickets. You sold all them wolf tickets, dog. You was at Madison Square Garden. You was at Madison Square Garden. You pulled up on Bill Haney with the Pooh Shiesty mask and everything.
Oh man, that's not a good look for either him or Shakur. Because he even said, okay, Shakur, I'll take the 144. Shakur, I ain't gonna step on my brother's toes. All this brother stuff that they got going on, man, this is kind of watering the game to fuck them down. Like, I don't understand it, man. But yeah, I just had to throw my little 2 cents in, man. I appreciate it, man.
All right, salute, fam.
But, yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Let's see. Keyshawn Davis, you done pulled up on Bill Haney with the Pooh Shiesty mask on. Bill Haney. You had the Pooh Shiesty mask on. I was finna call Bill and be like, look here, man, I'm in fear of Debo Devin Haney's life. You sure you want to fight this dude? I know I said that's the fight I want to see, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared for y'all. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? This is Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's up? First of all, I'm striking Keyshawn Davis off Slick Black Fighter. He is no longer a Slick Black Fighter. I'm revoking his license. So a Slick Black Fighters don't duck smoke. That's one of my criteria. And I got to come up with a Slick Black Fighter criteria. You got to be more than black just to be slick. I heard you talking, Coach.
Yeah, you got to be. Yeah, cause all he do with that black ain't slick. So Lamont Roach is a perfect example.
Yeah, man.
He got some slickness. He got a little slickness, but
a little bit. He don't qualify as the goddamn the top tier slick black fighter. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the slick black fighter is only reserved for top tier slick black fighters, man. So I'm gonna tighten up my criteria. You got to be more than black just to get on the list. But I'm gonna tell you, I feel Bob Arum because Bob Arum been promoting boxing for 60-something years. He promoted some of the biggest fights.
Yes, sir.
From the Ray Leonard, the Muhammad Ali, legendary fight, classic fight. Then this fight right here with Keyshawn, man, it's like this, Coach. The duck was so diabolical. He got black. He got himself looking bad. I ain't gonna say black people because Xander Zayas took a fight that everybody told him don't take. Look, don't take that joker. Don't take that fight. That dude catching bullets with his teeth. Yeah. Don't take that fight. You know what? I want to fight him, dog. That's the one I want to fight. Yeah. We all see what happened. They told him, no, Tommy said, man, don't take that fight, man. Well, if you want it, we're going to give it to you. But we advising you
not to
don't take this fight. Even Bob Arum like, hey, what you want to do, kid? But I'm telling you, this kid is catching bullets with his teeth. You might want to reconsider it. That's the fight I want. Debo ain't catching bullets with his teeth, Coach. Yeah. Debo ain't a knockout artist. That's why I'm so puzzled.
Yeah.
Bro, he ain't even a knockout artist. Why won't you take it? I can see Xander should have ducked boots. Xander should have ducked boots.
Yes.
He didn't.
He ran 2 boots. Listen, bro, you hit the nail. Damn, I ain't think about that. Bro, Devin Haney only have 15 knockouts. He's not a knockout artist. He's not known for having any kind of knockout power, but motherfuckers ducking him.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like I said, Xander should have ducked boots. I mean, I would have told Xander, look, we ain't gonna fight this dude. We're gonna fight him later on down the road. Yeah. I would have dressed it up, a little better, but we ain't fighting this dude, man. This dude catching bullet with his teeth. But he went there and fought this dude. Now Bob Arum had that experience with Xander, and now he had the same experience with Keyshawn. This man shaking his head, man. Like, bro, you supposed to be a slick black fighter, quote unquote. You won't even fight this man. Yeah. The man embarrassed himself, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man. But hey, man, I enjoyed the show this week, man. This man got Canelo Alvarez looking like a legend, man. this man got Canelo looking like a legend. God, hey, I got to keep it 100, man.
You ain't making Canelo look like a legend now.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Hey, you heard the brother call from Montgomery. What the brother name,
yeah.
KB, he called. Hey, bro, I swear to God, I thought that was you. Every day he said, this sound like something you would have said. I said, this Coach Eddie. He was just red about who was ducking.
Yeah, he was mad.
I said, this Coach Eddie homeboy right here.
hey, but real talk, at least Canelo had a real reason to duck David Benavidez.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a mud hole stomped in him.
Yeah.
I don't see the reason why to duck Devin. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
I ain't no shade to Devin. I mean, I'm just keeping it honest, man. You ain't gonna get knocked out. You ain't going to the hospital. You're gonna get hit with a whole bunch of money, and if you lose, so what? You're gonna get a pass. So what's the problem?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Devin going out boxing and stuff like that, but you ain't got to worry about getting put in no coma or nothing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know now. I don't know.
And you gonna get it. And you gonna get a pass, coach.
I don't know. Debo at the welterweight now. We thought that when he fought Brian Newman, he almost knocked Brian Newman out that second round. I was like, damn. You know, so I don't know now. Debo might. Right. Yeah, Debo might. I think welterweight. I think he a lot stronger at welterweight, Coach Eddie. He look like he a lot stronger, bro. He look like
he stronger. Stronger.
All right, but shout out to Coach Eddie, man.
But his mentality. All right, Coach. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, we sitting around there, bit. Hey, somebody finna be number 16. Devin Haney got about 15 knockouts. Somebody finna be number 16. Hey, bro, I had somebody tell me. They say, man, Coach, I'm telling you. I forgot who told me that shit, bro. He said, Coach, I'm telling you. Don't be surprised. He said, if Keyshawn and Devin fight, he said, Devin gonna knock Keyshawn ass out. Watch what I tell you. Don't be surprised if he knock him out. And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm like, hell no, man. Then I went to thinking, I said, you know what? You know, hey, somebody finna be number 16. Yeah, but what y'all said, I ain't had a knockout in a minute, huh? But guess what? You finna be number one on my knockout streak. My knockout streak right now. Like, man, I don't know, boy. Shit. Caller, hold on. I want y'all to look at this. Y'all look at this right here. Y'all remember this? He pulled up the bill with the Pooh Shiesty mask on. Was it Pooh Shiesty mask?
Wait, but listen, you still got an opportunity when you go handle your business right here, because you know me and you in the DM.
You said what I'm saying?
Correct.
He said, you know me and you in the DMs, correct?
And you know you told me that you would look like an opportunity.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I knocked Jermaine out, what we doing?
He said, after I knocked Jermaine out, what we doing? Man, come on, man. This nigga need an Academy Award for that performance he put on for acting. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
This is Warren Wortham from Waterloo, Iowa.
Warren from Ohio, talk to me, brother.
Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. Talk to me.
Yeah. I'm a friend of Steve Kim. But hey, I think what really got Keyshawn shook is when he looks at that Brian Norman fight and then realizes that Devin might be carrying more power at 147. Yeah. I think that's going to have a lot of fighters rethinking taking a fight with Devin.
Yeah, I mean, I again, like, bro, I listen, Warren, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I ain't seen nothing like this. Like, dude, I just playing the video. You pulling up on Bill with the Pooh Shiesty mask on and looking gangster. Yeah, after I knock out Ortiz, what we doing? And like you doing, like you campaign hard. You campaign hard, bro. Listen. You had a sold out venue. You sold out all these whoop tickets. I bought one of them. I bought one for me. I bought 3 more for friends and family. So you sold all these whoop tickets, and everybody showed up at the venue, and you didn't. We wait to see the concert, and you walk away.
Exactly, and he has more energy and smoke for Abdullah Mason than he. So I'm thinking he's bringing that type of smoke, and now he's going against Devin. He's bringing that smoke because he really wants to smoke.
Yeah.
But I think after he finally got those whoop tickets sold and realized that, we actually go on to the stage, I think he got to thinking like, oh, man, he did hit Brian Norman kind of hard. I don't want to be the first fighter this brother ends up knocking out in a long time. So then again, I'm going to need $6 million. I'm going to need to at least net 5 of that.
Well, no, he ain't gonna net. If he getting paid $6 million, he ain't gonna net 5. He want like 8 or 9. You know what I mean? Because
that's true.
I don't know what Jay Prince get 30% of. They saying he get 30%. Does he get 30% of the net or the gross? So if he getting 30% of the net or the gross, then that's a bigger percentage. That's a bigger number. You get what I'm saying?
It sure is.
So I don't know, man.
he signed the contract, you know, and like you said, whether Jay gets that 30% on this fight or another fight, I'd rather that 30 come out of if I'm getting $3 million than my next fight where I might only be getting a little over $1 million, you know?
Yeah, man, he signed the contract, man. So, well, shout out to Warren, man, on Iowa. Stand up, brother. Hey. Nah, man, look here, man. That ain't no excuse because you signed, bro. Listen, you literally following Shakur Stevenson. You literally let me go sign with the same manager my big brother, my play big brother signed to. Now, if Shakur Stevenson brought you over to Jay Prince, which that's creating an opportunity for Jay to make some more money. Shakur brought him a new client that he can make money off of. You don't think Keyshawn Davis you don't think Shakur Stevenson getting a percentage of that? Shakur probably worked the backdoor deal with Jay, you know, like a finder's fee or something. You know how you have an affiliate, you bring like an affiliate link and you buy this product, I get a percentage. Yeah, like that. You don't think he got you don't think he getting a cut of that? Hold on, yo. See, Shakur getting paid. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This is Black Tastic, man, calling from ATL.
Black Tastic, talk to me.
Hey, man, I just want to, if I can, I want to school some of the audience on the whole managerial fees issue. Because one thing I don't like, and you pointed out this week, how everybody believes white except they don't want to believe Bill, the brother. Mm-hmm. But everybody always goes hard at the black managers too. So they done made Jay Prince a villain. And then when you start just trying to speak truth, oh, you ride his nuts. Oh, you this, that, and the other. No, I'm just telling the truth about the man. I ain't got no feeling for him, bad or good. Mm-hmm. But what I do know, because I have been in boxing, I got family in the boxing business, I know something about the managerial fees. And what I do know about Jay Prince is he has standardly charged for years. We'll make the Andre Ward and all the rest of them 20%, because that's the standard rate for manager's fees in boxing. Mm-hmm. Now, the fees can fluctuate anywhere from 10% to as high as 33%, because every state athletic commission puts a cap on what a manager can make. Usually the cap is at 33%. Mm-hmm. So when a fighter is making little money, they charge 30% normally, because the fighter's not making that much money, so the manager gets a bigger cut, and they get a cut off the gross. As you mentioned earlier, they get a cut off the gross before the taxes and all the deductions. When the fighters start to move up, they become a prospect. They normally the manager normally takes about 20%, because the fighter's making more money, so the percentage don't have to be as high, because they're going to also get more money. When you become elite, like at Devin Haney's level of earnings, then the manager fees normally drop down to about 10 to 15%, because 10%
it's a bigger number.
Of like a $5 million post is $500,000, right? Bigger number.
I got you.
Right. And so people keep trying to say, oh, Jay Prince is villain. Well, why don't they don't do this to the other fighters, but they want to do it to a man that's been in business for nearly 3 decades or over 3 decades, has built a business, and then he's been doing the boxing thing for a long time, and he's been doing good business. You ain't heard no stain on his name behind these fighters, but people just creating stuff out of their own imagination. Keyshawn went against smart managerial advice of somebody that's established in business and is successful, and instead of taking the $3 million, which was negotiated for him, because that's what the manager does, they negotiate with the promoter. Jay Prince was responsible for negotiating that $3 million. Keyshawn thought he was smarter than the average bear. He decided he wanted to be Yogi, and he ended up getting egg on his face, and now he got to wear this duck suit that everybody put on him. But Jay Prince is not the problem. He was the one who actually helped the man get more money than he had ever gotten. So I just wanted to say that, Coach. And, man, I appreciate you, man. Please play that duck. I don't know where that duck video you had where all them ducks was marching.
Oh, the duck. Oh, I'm a fight.
Please play that for me, man. I got to see that one more time, man.
All right, I got you. I'm going to play it. Hey, shout out to Black Tastic. Salute for ATL. No, he's right, though. No, he's right. Listen, and I said that this week. I was like, I ain't never heard nothing bad about Jay Prince. with any of his fighters. I said that. I mean, you know, Rick Glazer put on Twitter that Keyshawn getting 30, that Jay Prince getting 30% or 35%, something of that sort. Again, when I mentioned that on this show, you know what I said immediately after that? I said I cannot confirm that. Because I don't know what he getting paid. I can't confirm that. That's exactly what I said. I have the actual video when I said it. I say this what Rick Glazer said. I can't confirm that. See what I'm saying? So I don't know how he would know that, you know, again, I'm saying, unless he saw the contract or whatever. But yeah, he right about that. I've never heard anything bad about Jay Prince in boxing. Never. Like dead ass here. Like he got a clean reputation in boxing to my knowledge. Oh, shout out to Mr. Warren.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a hundo on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Cash out.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir, brother, man. Yes, sir. Hey, look here, man. I gotta hit y'all with the Huggy Bear. Hold on. What it say? Listen, shout out to Happy Valley Farms.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He say, never again, Keyshawn, never again. Lord have mercy. Hold on. I got to pull the ducks out. That's the one we gonna adopt. That duck right there. We got to pull the ducks out. Just a bunch of ducks marching and all that stuff there. Hit him with the Huggy Bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, hold on. We got to find these ducks. We got to find these ducks. Yeah, you know, yeah, we got to find these ducks. Yeah, ducks quacking. That's what I looked up. I just went to YouTube and typed in ducks quacking. It was, ooh, Lord have mercy. It was a whole bunch of goddamn ducks right here, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, it's an army full of ducks. Hold on, y'all, hold on, fam. But I just found the army full of ducks. See, I don't know. We can whoop these niggas. It's too many of these ducks right here, boy. Concentrated, if you find some ducks concentrated in one area, it can be dangerous. Whole lot of ducking right there, boy. Boy, yeah. Hey, hold on. It's another one. There's another one too. What the other one at? We in negotiations right now for a fight. Got them way up feet. We're in negotiations with Bob Arum for a fight. This duck right here, look, is the coast clear? It's the coast clear. Looking over peeping over. Is the coast clear right now? Right now, the duck, he's trying to see if the coast is clear right now. Is the coast clear? You feel me? Hey, look here, man. Look here, dog. I was just playing. I ain't tell Debo. Matter of fact, we don't tell Debo nothing. I ain't answered the phone. It's the nigga. What the nigga? What Debo at? Has he left yet? Bob, tell me if he left yet. Whole lot of ducks right here. Hey, these some cute. I like these some cute ducks now. These ducks cute. Whole bunch of ducks right there flying in. Duck there. That's a pretty duck. That duck there. I like that duck right there. Okay. Where Debo at? Tell Debo I said I'm here. Tell Debo he gonna get hit with a brick. Tell Debo he gonna get hit with a brick. Don't nobody want to fight me. Yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, man. Hey, boy, look, that nigga, hey, but you know what, dog? He probably can't even box no. You know what, dog? You might as well just go ahead and retire at this point. Don't even fight no more, dog. Just retire. Right now, it's bad for you right now. You gotta let some time go by. What he need to do? That's what Keyshawn need to do. Keyshawn, I know you watching this show. I'm gonna give you some advice. What you need to do, brother, it's tough. I'm just tough. I'm gonna tell you what God love and the devil hate, the naked truth. Don't come back on YouTube. No, don't come back on social media no more for a while. Give it about another 5 or 6 weeks. Let about 5 or 6 weeks go by. I want you to go live. I want you to go live from a Hilton Melt facility. Go live from a Hilton Melt facility. Because you need to try to get you some sympathy at this point. You can't do it at church. We don't want to hear you hide behind God. That's what y'all like to do. We don't want to hear you hide behind religion. We know what y'all want to do. We don't want to hear nothing about you got saved and, oh, we don't want to hear none of that. Because we know y'all niggas just be flogging. Y'all be bullshit. We don't want to hear none of that. What you got to do is go live from a Hilton Mel facility and have on a straight jacket. And we want to see you like this here. We want to see you doing like this here, like bouncing off the wall or something. Then we can come back and talk about that and be like, damn, you saw what Keyshawn did? Man, I don't know, man. Like, I think maybe something was wrong with him. Something had to be wrong with him. Man, that's why he turned down the $3 million. You need to do that, fam.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, if you do, I think if you do that, then that'll be like, cause that'll have me like, okay, this nigga, And then we got to interview the doctor that's there. You got to like put an alcohol, this is what you need to do. Put an Alka-Seltzer in your mouth. Have y'all ever had Alka-Seltzer before? Put an Alka-Seltzer in your mouth. And when you put it in your mouth, it mixed with the saliva, it starts foaming and stuff. Put an Alka-Seltzer in your mouth with the straight jacket on, have the camera on you, and be foaming at the mouth with the Alka-Seltzer. So then that'll give us something else to talk about. Then we would get off of you ducking. Then we'd be like, oh, he ain't ducked. Something was wrong with him. That's what it was.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. If you do that, then, you feel me?
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
Yeah, man. See that what he got to do, dog. See, listen. Now your next fight, you got to come back like this. I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh Lord, kick him, slap him, kick him again. Oh Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh Lord, hammer, go up on him, bam, catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Your next fight. Now you got to do that now, but it got to be against a killer. Now you can't come back and fight Poke Chop Willie. You can't be like, yeah, dog. Who Keyshawn fight next? Poke Chop. Did you hear what the guy said? The guy said that Bob Arum said that when he come back out of his hiatus, that he gonna get another fight with Top Rank, but he gonna make significantly less than the $3 million that we offered him. Significantly. That boy gonna make less than $1 million his next fight. He gonna make less than $1 million in the next fight. Well, who he gonna fight when he gonna get $1 million? Who he gonna fight? You turned down Debo. Ryan Garcia ain't interested in you. Rolly Romero not interested in you. Pontier Fimo, he ain't gonna be interested in you. Who you gonna fight? Because everybody gonna use this duck that you did with Devin Haney. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious. They're gonna be like, man, I'm not even gonna entertain that dude. We saw what he did with Devin Haney. Man, he went all the way up to the purse bid and pulled out. So we can't take him serious. Not finna waste their time with you. Bro, like Coach Eddie said, y'all ducking Devin Haney. Debo Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't known for being no knockout artist. He ain't gonna knock you out. We know this. We know how Bill Haney coach train. What they gonna run the clock on you now. They gonna be whooping your ass a little bit or just outboxing you. And then once he do that, he just gonna run the clock on you. He's gonna outbox you. Carla, hold on. Y'all ducking Devin Haney. He got 15 knockouts. That's why we call him Debo. Debo Devin Haney got 15 knockouts. Y'all ducking him? And Keyshawn, you supposed to be a knockout artist. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Yeah, peace, Coach. This is Jack in Minneapolis. Peace to the chat. Peace to the chat.
Jack in Minneapolis. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, Coach. I'm listening. And you just mentioned, Keyshawn next fight and all that. But this is what I'm gonna say, man. If you're gonna do all that talking and then walk away from the table, like we mentioned, your next fight, dog, you gotta run through that gauntlet. Top Rank ain't gonna put him on the shelf. The next 2 fights, Coach, for Keyshawn Davis to get that credibility back, I need Keyshawn versus Tiger Johnson first.
You beat Tiger Johnson, then you got to fight Brian Norman in Atlanta. You beat Brian Norman, then come back to the table to get your credibility. That's all I got, Coach. I'm out.
All right, salute, fam. Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Yeah. I like both of those fights. Keyshawn come back and fight Tiger Johnson because he went top rank. He went top rank. Look here, dog. This is gonna be the devil. You got it, because you got to redeem yourself. Because we don't believe you no more. Bill Haney them don't move on. I can tell you that right. They don't move on. You can't never come back to them and say you want to fight them no more. That's over with. The only way you're gonna get a fight with Devin Haney is unless you go get a belt and Devin want to become undisputed, then he got to fight you to get that. That's over with. Shout out to Kerry Pete.
Hey, okay.
Been a member for 11 months. Salute to you, brother. He said he's making one bad decision after another one. He's making Jay Prince look bad. Yeah, making Jay Prince look bad. Yeah. Jay Prince ain't known for being no bad manager in boxing, bro. I'm being honest with you. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
M1, BS.
M1, talk to me.
What's up, Coach? Yo, Coach, is Devin Haney beating Terrence Crawford with people ducking him? Because like he was the biggest one that everybody ducked. I think Devo is on top now. Because everybody's ducking him now.
Man, I'm like, bro, it's boy. Coach Eddie said something I didn't even think about. Coach Eddie say, man, Devin Haney, how y'all ducking Devin Haney? Y'all making him Debo. He's not even a knockout artist, bro. He not. I can see if, man, you ducking a new way. A new way was sleeping a lot of motherfuckers, right? I can see if you ducking a prime Mike Tyson. I can see if you ducking Jerron Boots, and it's like, okay, now, Xander Zayas, he was told to stay away from Boots. Xander Zayas called Bob and say, I want to fight Boots next. Make that fight happen. He ran to the smoke. And of course, Boots got a lot of knockouts. Of course, it's subpar competition, but yeah, he still knocked them out. Keyshawn Davis ran from a guy who don't even, he's not even known for punching power.
Yo, I had him coming up at the next face of boxing, bro. Like, that's how much I was into the kid. This shit is fucking ridiculous. These dudes, I don't know. These American fighters, man, I don't know.
All right, man. Shout out to M1, man. BX, stand up. Yeah. Hey, Quentin. I got something for you. Shout out to Quentin. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Quentin, I got one in the clip for you, bro. He said, my girl must have studied Jay Prince because I swear she take 20-30%. Hey, hold on. How much money you want? You want $5 million? You want $5 million after taxes? Who you think it is? DJ Quick?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Bro, like, it's crazy, bro. Hey, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Kiki, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Kiki, let me tell you something. If you don't take these $3 million, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off.
True.
Shout out to Mike.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Tiger Johnson wanna fight Devin. It's what he said. But Bill said he got a restraining order on him. Yeah, Bill told me that too. He said Tiger got a restraining order on him, so we know he got a you know what Tiger need to do? Tiger not gonna get that fight. I'm gonna tell you why. He don't bring nothing to the table. He not gonna get that fight. The only way Tiger can get that fight, he gotta make the Haneys recognize him. He gotta beat Keyshawn Davis. he got to fight Brian Norman. Something like that. Bill told me that too. He said, yeah, he got a restraint. He said, man, the man got a restraining order on me. So you can't fight a dude. You can't fight a dude who got a restraining order on you now. You might go to jail. you might. Hold on, y'all. This is a pleasant surprise. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, man. Now, shout out to that True Media podcast. I mean, we cover it like Grandma Shaw on Sunday. You know, everything, man, from the theoretical to the clinical to the hypothetical. Now, since we gave the people a dose of what could happen when you get knocked out, and then you wake up and you say you didn't know what happened. Now, let's give you the other side of it. And imagine this. Your significant other is sitting ringside, and every time you get hit upside that nose, your lip, your eyeball, you wonder first, damn, how bad is it? And you want to take a look in that mirror, because before you look over there on the other side of the rope and your nose is twisted like Brian Norman's was, and you can feel it. I mean, and this happens round after round after round. Do you imagine, can you think that you would want to do that? And listen, on that big night in front of everybody, you remember Floyd said the light is on, and you keep getting hit inside your face. Then he goes down, he hits you with the jab underneath, he comes back over the top, and he repeatedly does this. And then you go back to the corner, and the corner says, there's nothing over there, trust me. Go in, go further. Boom! Down goes Brian Norman. You know, and Norman woke up and he said, listen, I got to fire everybody because y'all made me do what everybody else wouldn't come and do.
They fired no. Man, they fired no everybody, man. Cut it out. He fired everybody.
Fired everybody. Listen, and guess what? And then he went out the next outing and continued doing what he do, knocking people out.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
He continued to knock people out.
All right, so
I'm just saying it.
So you saying all that to say what?
Imagine somebody whipping your ass from pillar to post while everybody, including your kids, fans, and everybody look at you. And guess what? You have no reason. You have 12 rounds to have did something. You come back and there's no answer. Or would you prefer, to get hit with a lucky shot and come back and say, oh, man, you see, man, I was beating. You know how Rolly said, man, I was beaten right before I got knocked out. I was beating him.
When he fought Tank, he said,
he said, I was beating him right before I got knocked out. Which one would you like?
Hey, man, look, we look the knockout, man. Hey, look here. So what you trying to say? When is Debo going to get number 16? That's what the people want to know. When is he going to get number 16, Bill?
I'll tell you one thing. It was definitely going to be, we was going at Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis had did enough. I mean, and he had proved that he was going to come over there and wasn't nothing over there. You know what I mean? The name of the game is called is boxing, right? So you start out knowing that you're going to go by the rules, but clearly those can go out the window depending on who that person is.
Hey, listen, I'm dead ass serious, bro. I was talking to somebody. I forgot who the brother was. He say, look, I'm dead. This is true. He say, coach. He say, man, I got Devin Haney knocking that nigga out. I say, who? I say, Keyshawn? He said, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. He doing too much talking, dog. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, don't be surprised if he stop him. Don't be, bro. The first dude that told me that, he know who he is. He said on the channel all the time. I was like, damn. I was like, for real? And then now I'm hearing you say that. So y'all was going to go at that boy, huh?
Man, listen, I ain't know nobody to knock. ain't know nobody knock Regis Prograde down. I mean, I think kind of then just went knocking down and all kind of shit. Yeah. Brian Norman knocking him down and beating him up and shit like that. You know, I mean, you know, I could see the people want more. You know what I'm saying? But I do say that these guys are good fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had something to prove with the Jose Ramirez fight that if we don't want to get hit with shit, if we don't want to engage, if we don't want to give them chance at nothing, we could still beat them and do that. So then to come back and we were about showing the people everything. Deb got knocked down with Ryan, got back up, knocked down, got after. Nobody said he was a warrior. And to this day, they don't say he got up 3 different times. Listen, no, got up 3 different times and went and did the same shit 3 different times. Went back to fighting, right? So then we got really ridiculed and criticized about that. And we said, okay, well, we'll show you. If we don't want to get hit, we're not going to get hit with shit. Yeah. So we did the Ramirez. They said, no, don't do that. We said, okay. So we going to now, we said, okay. Now, but let me tell you what the thing was. After we said, okay, we said, but give us the toughest guy. Give us a hard puncher. Give us that so you'll see that we're not on bullshit time. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to come back. So we came back with Brian Norman and said, okay, law has been established back around this motherfucker. Everybody got a good understanding of what's going on. You know, let's get it on. Now, we wanted to get down with what would make Devin pound for pound on everybody's list. And that's clearly been a fight that everybody has been talking about. They came to us with the fight. We didn't come to them with the fight, and I was clear about that with Shakur and them. I said, no, bro, it's money on your head. These people want to see the fight, right? They're at 147 pounds. They've been wanting to see it. Now, are you ready to do it, right? All he had to do is just say that he's not ready, that, you know, I told the people something that I shouldn't have told them or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? That made them think that it was a possibility that it could be made.
So, right? So I caught on to what you said, and I'm like, you know, I didn't look at it that way, but you're right. When Xander Zayas fought Boots and he got dropped all those times and he got up and fought and then his corner threw the towel in. I thought he quit, but his corner threw the towel in. They say he threw the towel in or whatever. I say he quit. He didn't want to fight no more. They said Xander Zayas was a warrior. He got praise. He had heart going in there like that. When Devin Haney got dropped 3 times by Ryan Garcia, a guy who y'all very familiar with, drunk cheat, he got ridiculed. So you saying that there's, you know, why Devin wasn't called the warrior when he got dropped 3 times with Ryan, but Xander Zayas get dropped multiple times against Boots. He's a warrior. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So and that all means that Devin is a complete fighter, right? He's 2026. He's a complete fighter. He's been growing in the sport. You know, he's a dog. He's all of the things that make him who he is, right? And what we've all said is, damn, y'all sure describe him wrong, right? Okay, so the Pops is crazy. He doesn't really know all these people, right? They did never train with all these other people, and they've never went out and knocked on these people's door and sparred them when he believed that they were the ones. We didn't come 2,000, 3,000 miles to a kid's gym because he wasn't the top kid in the country.
Who you talking about? Example
being Shakur Stevenson.
Oh.
We drove in a Sprinter van from California to Shakur. And then, you know, we stopped in every place in between. And on the way back, we stopped everywhere. But the destination was to go to Shakur then. And I said, he was the barometer. He was older than Dev. He was the barometer in amateur boxing on, you know what I mean, whether or not you were good or not, you know? And we set out from the very beginning. And just like Wally Moses said, I'd come and give Shakur $100 or something like, no, you know, good looking guy, you know what I mean? I would always take care of anybody that ever got in the ring with him. Nobody could say that we used them to get where we were going. You know what I'm saying? We came knowing that we coming to get better, right? We didn't come to, we thought anything else, that we came all this way to get better. And each time that we came to get where we needed to go. And each time we came, we started needing less and less and less. So then we started helping him. And the last time that you got a chance to see the sparring was Shakur going to the Olympic trials, where Devin was too young. Devin was too young to go to the Olympic trials. So we said, why go back to amateur boxing? We've won everything as an amateur that you can win at Devin's age. And if he can't go to the Olympics, then we would have to wait to go to the Olympics when Keyshawn Davis went.
Right.
And you'd be looking at a guy that's 15-0 versus a guy that's 33-0.
Yeah, I understand that.
We came out bitter, you know what I'm saying, about it, because in the 2012 Olympics, when Lomachenko, was it 2012, I believe? Yeah, when Lomachenko won, we were in London for the Olympics. Usyk and Lomachenko, we went out there hopefully getting getting inspiration that he would be in the next Olympics. And they dropped the age, and that derailed our plans.
Okay, speed up today. So you know all.
Let me just tell you from there. So from there, we had a chip on our shoulder that we went to Mexico, and we, as a pro, we felt that we were developing a pro style that would be better than what they did in the amateurs. Because remember, Loma in 2012, so he went on to have championship fights and all that other shit. Devin and him is in the same division. So Dev was calling for Lomachenko, right? Lomachenko was the guy.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Not Shakur, not Tank, not none of them, right? It was Lomachenko.
You said when Lomachenko got.
Listen, he ducked us.
When he got elevated to the that's when Mauricio Sulaiman created the French fries belt. I called it the French fries belt, which was the franchise belt. And I remember when you told me, you said that when y'all win that belt, when y'all beat George Kambosos, I said, what y'all gonna do with the French fries belt? You said y'all gonna drop it. We haven't heard anything about that belt since.
Right.
So, I think Mauricio Sulaiman kind of discontinued that belt.
So now I'm just walking you with it, and I'm saying this. So the fighters that came after that, by the time we went through the Gamboas and our learning, the Jojo Diaz's of the world, the Jorge Linares, Lomachenko's, and Regis Prograis, and Jorge Ramirez and Brian Norman. Man, what do you think that these people, the rest of the division and the rest of the people look like, man, to us? And what do you think they really think about us? And what do we look at them? I don't care what they're saying on the social media shit. They're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. And I'm not saying that they're not bad fighters, but at the end of the day, how do you really think they think about us? That's what you would have to be saying.
I think, me personally, based on their actions, I think they think very highly of you guys. Because for the life of me, I don't get it. Like, I had a call here, Coach Eddie from Atlanta, and he said, I don't even understand why Keyshawn Davis would duck Devin Haney when Devin Haney is not even known as being a puncher. Debo Dev is not known for being a puncher, but however, there's a reason why when it comes to fighting him. No, hold on, Bill. You got to finish. It's a reason why when it comes to fighting him, there's always, he don't do this, he don't do that. There's a reason and excuse why not. And I don't like even when I read what Bob Arum said.
Do you mind if I interrupt your perplexity?
Go ahead
for a second. Well, why was Lomachenko in the locker room crying after the fight? he shit. Yeah, he shit. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Let's see if he's really not scared of getting canceled.
Hey, so y'all had low. Hey, listen.
No, shit. Let's pull it up. Pull it up.
Why you think he was crying? Why you think he was crying?
Well, let's take a look at it first and let's analyze it. Put him up on the screen. Put him up on the screen.
That's white Jesus.
We talking about what?
That's white Jesus.
We want to talk about. Yeah, no. What we talking about? What happens when you face Devin Haney? Put him up on the screen.
Oh, let me see. Lomachenko. If you talk about white Jesus like this now, hold on now. You can't be. I'm just saying.
There you go.
You getting beside yourself. See, you getting beside yourself now. See, he's real. See, you can't be doing that now. Hold on, let me see. Let me look up Lomachenko crime. Let me see. Lomachenko crime. Yeah, you see, you can't be. Look here, man. You can't be doing that, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then,
all right.
You know.
So okay, you saying all that to say what you trying to say, fam? What you hold on? This Lomachenko right
well,
here.
Listen, I mean, when you beat upside your head and what you think and everybody else is looking and saying is, why aren't you doing it? Because it's right there in front of you, and you know that this guy is a master. He's right there in front of you. Everybody said that we was gonna run.
Man,
he was right there in front of you.
Man, this a low Bill. This a low blow. I dare you have me pull that video up to show this man crying. This a low blow, man. Even for you.
This is what happens, everyone. This is a chance of what happens. You get a chance to see a Hall of Famer, a person that two gold medals, right? And listen, these is what they'll run. You know what they'll do? They'll run a tape that a guy that's got caught as a drug cheat, right?
Yeah.
But they won't run how this guy felt after the fight. Now, if a guy has won a fight, he's gonna feel like he won the fight.
Yeah.
A guy that's crying knows that, he just couldn't do it. He didn't, and that's okay.
So to pivot a little bit, since we're talking about Ryan Garcia and the drug cheat and all that stuff there, do you guys?
Well, I know that's the place. That's a good place to pivot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good place to pivot because we don't want to talk about Loma crying. So you know what I mean? I think that was disrespectful. I think that was a low blow by you.
Okay, well,
you know the people love Lomachenko. Come on now, Bill, don't do that. You know what I mean? This is
I think it was supposed to be.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Ryan Garcia. Boy, that's the biggest fight. Okay, y'all don't ran Kiki off. Kiki gone. Kiki is off the block. She gone. We don't know where Keyshawn Davis at. You know, his coach Dorsett. Because listen, all these false narratives, Bob Arum, Dan Rafael, everybody white, pretty much confirmed that all these false narratives were true narratives, and what Keyshawn and Jay Prince and all those guys, whatever they were doing, and Shakur, those were the false narratives. So now we got that dispelled. Everybody don't disappear like Casper the Ghost. So my question is, what's up with Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia, boy, hey, Bill, boy, that's a big fight, boy, for y'all, boy. Y'all get that? That's going to be the biggest fight in boxing. Because we need to know, can Debo Delve, can he redeem himself from that fight, from the drug cheat? You know what I mean? And can Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney without having any PEDs in the system? That's what need to be answered.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know, like I said, I told him then we were going to tighten up the list, right? And we were going to get to him, and once he handles his business with Conor Ben, like I believe that he will, and I hope that he will, we'll revisit the mega match, the super grudge match, the match to decide it for real, what's the deal? You know, we'll talk about that after that.
Okay, so what's up with Tiger Johnson? That boy from Cleveland, Ohio, he said he want the smoke. He said y'all jumped him, and he want that deal. What's happening?
I refuse to say too much about Fox Johnson out of fear that I will verbally. Yeah.
Go ahead, Bill.
I have a lot of reservations, and I don't want to do anything I shouldn't supposed to, speaking on Fox Johnson, because I don't want to verbally assault anyone with this, vernacular that I speak so spectacular and cut him up with that, what was that restraining order and and statement and all that other shit of lies about me, because they were all lies, Coach. You know, they're just all lies. One more reason to try to get me off the playing field.
So wait. So Tiger Johnson has a restraining order on you for what? Why he got a restraining order on you?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't understand why the man would want to do something like that to me.
So
and anything and everything that anybody's ever seen, they seen me trying to break up altercations and stop shit, not start. Right? I know what starting bullshit gets you. You know what I mean? I come up off the streets. I don't claim to be one of them guys at all.
Yeah. I don't get. I'm like, okay, so Tiger Johnson off the table. Is there any way? Okay, I'm on the list. We know you told me I'm on the list. I got it on bit. I'm on the list. So again, as I told you before, you take care of all them other guys. You know, I'm trying. You know, if there's any chance, if Debo really need an opponent, just then let me know. I'm a one phone call away. I'm very easy to work with. I ain't turning down no money. I ain't turning down life-changing, motherfucking $3 million. Tell Bob I take 1.5 right now. Just tell him, just do that for me, Bill. You know the number. You got a number. Tell him I take 1.5 right now.
I would like to do it, but nobody would believe me, Coach.
I take 1.5.
No sense in me telling you a lie.
So Keyshawn is off the table. I think that's obvious. Is there any truth to him saying that he wanted 60-40 now or something?
Well, I don't know. I had some money, you know what I mean, that was like a six-figure situation that I called to talk to him about, and he told me, get the fuck on. So, I mean, if you add on what Top Rank had and what a guy with very limited power, knowledge, and understanding of the game reached out to you with a token of appreciation and an incentive to make this event be the magnitude that we all believed it would have been. I wanted to discuss that because that would have been an opportunity for me to do something for the people, in addition to what everything else that the people and the promoter and the network were doing. But unfortunately for my guy, and unfortunately for the people and you know, me as well, that he told me to get the fuck on.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty obvious. So now that we know Gustavo came out and confirmed what Jay Prince did, you know, how they, you know, they was, you know, I guess they kind of, I don't want to say backdoor, but, you know, he kind of like backdoor came with the, you know, Keyshawn Davis, because Keyshawn Davis, I got a video where Keyshawn Davis said that he was the number one guy to fight for the WBO title at 140. And we do know what happened with that. Shakur Stevenson ended up beating Tio and having that belt. So you know he wasn't going to fight Teofimo Lopez. He wasn't going to fight Shakur Stevenson. That's his play brother. So they came up. So that bro, like when I go back and look at all those videos, it makes sense now. They was leaving breadcrumbs, but now when you gather all the breadcrumbs, you have a meal. It's like, oh, okay, they were saying there's so many words here and there. So they had no intentions on doing that. So we don't move on. Have you spoken to Jay Prince since Keyshawn disappeared?
No.
Okay. All right, you ain't spoke to him. So Leon Pardo. That's Leon Pardo. Leon Pardo said he want the smoke.
Well, Leon Pardo said he didn't want the smoke. You know, I mean, I'm playing back our surveillance tapes, looking at everybody that said everything and anything, because we've been, you know, completely dialed in on the brothers, you know.
Leon, what you say? Leon Pardo turned it down?
No, I said Leon Pardo. I've paid attention to him. I've also paid a little bit of attention to Jack Catterall, okay. You know, who's the WBA regular champ, you know, and in a position to apply pressure to Rolly and Tio, you know, and we also have Liam Perro over there with that other belt, you know. So we're looking at some things for sure. But you know, the early in the week and last week, you know what I mean. Everything had been so disheartening, you know, and with Keyshawn that you know, when he went missing, I said, well, you know, why is he missing and why has he stopped negotiating? You know what I mean? Because even then with the 2.1, they came back and said, you can still get the 3.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
You can still get the 3. And
Bob
then,
Arum
you know,
said
you could, you know, then you know, you still got builders calling you. You got to at least say, think about it, man, what was this thing calling me for? Why was he looking for me?
Yeah, so why
when
is...
he told me, he said, I know the people, I got the money, why is he calling me?
What people was he talking about?
Well, I mean, if the people wasn't bringing enough and doing enough, I wanted to make sure that he was all right, you know? At least that we could talk about it, right? And I don't know how to the degree that I could have helped, but I know I could have helped. I was calling him prepared to help the situation get across the goal line because I didn't want it to get to here, right? You never want, or you never think that you've picked, right? He's not.
Who is the
what's
people?
Being described to him.
Who is the people?
Well, in that instance, it's me because he's gotten all the money and offer that he was going to get from the people that was, you know, in terms of the $3 million.
But I'm saying who was Keyshawn was talking about though? Was he talking about somebody different from Top Rank?
No, see, that's what I didn't know. Oh. That's what that was what the unexpected was, right? I couldn't talk to him. I couldn't little boy him because he's already said or indicated that he might have some other people that's going to show up, you know? And at that point in time, you know, I hearted the message because in the business model, he brings the more money that he brings to the table is better for Devin as well. You know what I mean? It's better for him and it's better for Devin. So I'm cheering him along and hoping that, you know, he's going to something that's going to be good. You know, he's going to have a surprise. And, you know, waiting on the surprise to come in, you know, I said, takeover promotion. Now, what the hell did Keyshawn and Tiafimo came up with? You know what I mean?
you think Keyshawn was talking to Tiafimo? Oh, that's who he was probably talking to. That's who he probably was talking to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? And then, you know, the letter, you know, they came in with the letter, and I don't know what the hell after that, you know. They was going to keep it closed, and they wanted it open, and ain't no telling, man.
I know this thing was you know what? Because TLP, the takeover promotion showed up, and they put they made a purse bid on their fight. He was probably talking to T.O.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, this nigga dumber than this nigga dumber than I thought he was. This nigga dumber than that. Oh my God, man! Oh man, fail. How you talking? Hey man, hey, you know what, man? Hey Bill, this is considered the duck of the year. Everybody saying that, you know, this is a supreme duck. I remember when he walked up to you and he had that ski mask on his face, and I saw fear. Right. I'm like, was you scared when he had the ski mask on and he said that he want Debo next after he knocked out Ortiz? Was you scared of? How does Debo feel?
I mean, I could only listen. I had to zero in on his eyes because the shiesty mask doesn't give away. And, you know, you couldn't see a lip twitch or, you know, a nose or anything. So I had to go straight in. I said, this nigga here, like, I'm trying to. So the only thing that I can think of was do you promise? That's what I looked. I said, do you promise?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah. And turns out he can really look a motherfucker in the eye and lie to him. I said, God damn, he fucks with it.
Man,
he can do it. No, he can do it. He can do it for real. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out of the next, you know, action adventure film or something starring, you know what I mean, co-starring Keyshawn Davis.
The Shavengers. They got the Shavengers.
Yeah.
The Shavengers, yeah.
No.
Hey.
Don't take away from that. Listen, don't take away from the fact of when I say about these guys, they really are them in that ring. But I've said that Devin is something different. Now, you can take him and you can put him with somebody else, and
he's a killer.
You know,
he's a killer. He's a killer. Yeah.
Right. That's all.
Yeah, he's a killer. Yeah. I get it. How did Devin Haney feel when all of this concluded and he realized that Keyshawn backed away and he disappeared? Like, how did he feel? Like, tell us what was his emotions.
Well, I mean, because he's been doing it for so long, right? He said, he told him. I said, he told the truth. When he was young, he said, catch me now, or when I get older, it's too late. And think of a young guy saying that, and then you go into whereas you're the veteran, you have more fights than everybody, you have more experience than all of them. You see what I mean? You just look at it, he looks at it different. And he has to look at it with understanding that those guys really aren't as ready as they're telling the world. So if it catches up, you know what I mean, in business, that they say, well, this is a great opportunity for them, contrary to what they've said to the world about who Devin is, and just go into it like that, prepare for the fight, and promote the best of their ability and not try to run a narrative, then I think that they'll be in a better place. Because we're not running narratives on none of the fighters that they're not good. We're the opposite. Yeah. The narrative for us was that we have 10 amazingly talented fighters on a list that we know that the people love, and the list was to Turkey, to Dr. Khan, to Nick Khan, Dana White, the Zone, you know what I mean, all the heads in the boxing world, that this is what we're on. You know what I mean? The public, this is what we're on. Not that all 10 guys might have said that we were a bum. You know what I mean? So how is that going to work out for them? Right?
Yeah. Hold on, Bill. I got a super chat. Hey, shout out to Stephen Ford for becoming a new member, man. Salute to you, fam. And Mike, shout out to Mike.
Hey, okay.
Dropping a half a dub. He said, I was at the Chase Center for the Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fight. He said the co-main event was Pato versus Montana Love. Yeah, Pato put hands and foot on Montana. He said, can we he said, can we get Devin and Pato fight back in the Bay?
That's a possibility.
You know what I mean? So this guy say, don't waste time. He say, don't waste Bill time, coach. He said, it's Pato belt, Rolly belt, then undisputed against Ryan. He said, bigger than anything. Then Dev can worry about 154. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. This guy says, Black Tastic. He said, Keyshawn got me seeing like Rick James. He said, duck them, then leave them. Man, like, I ain't gonna lie, Bill. Everybody disappointed in Keyshawn. I really thought he was that guy. I spoke to somebody.
No, he is. He is, bro. I mean, he is. From a boxing standpoint, he's everything that we've seen him, and I wouldn't do that. I'm not about to. All that. I'll put him on this before the Albright fight. He's an Olympian. But what I said was then, coach, I said, you know what? He sped up the list. I said, I wouldn't even do the people. I said, you just got 15 fights, man. Knock it off, man. He said, y'all keep saying I got 15. I said, I do. I'm not picking on you, man, but I am putting you on the list because you will be one of the guys, but not right now. You said, no, fight me. You said 15 fights. You said, fight me. Stop picking on Hispanic. Stop picking on
Spanish people.
Nobody else. No,
pick on me.
I said, y'all, he didn't got elected. He didn't spare himself all the way up the list. Now, you can be doing the talking, but when you go over there and tell one of them sanctioning bodies and then tell a legacy fighter to drop the belt,
yeah.
See, that was, you know what? See, that was the one thing that we knew that they was on bullshit for, because we were like, okay, let's just go ahead and fight. The belt, y'all, you went and petitioned, which put us on a clock. So putting us on the clock meant that now you testing us. We saying, all right, well, let's make it. We'll make the fight, and then we can do all of that with the belts. We can decide all that. When we found out they was on bullshit, they kept saying, drop the belt. We said, you know what? We ain't dropping. Listen, we're going to drop our nuts. That's what we're going to drop. We ain't dropping nothing else. Come on. Let's get it on. And then Big Bro, if you sticking around and you waiting after we get through dusting him off and defending his belt, you got action too. You know what he said? The dude, a little brother, we went back over there to him and he told us, so y'all dropped the belt or come to 44th. Man said, man, we ain't listening to you, dog. He said, oh, scratch me off the list. I scratched him off the list.
So when Jay Prince said, when he told Ron Goodall of Fight Hype, I got 2 double-barrel shotguns pointed from both sides at the Haneys, and I hope the homie do the right thing. What did Jay Prince mean by that? I hope the homie do the right thing.
I don't know, but the next person that we get in the ring, we're gonna punish him just for Jay Prince saying that.
He said, yeah, man, I hope the homie.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the right thing. We were trying to do it to Keyshawn, but guess what? Somebody gonna get it taken out on him. Don't worry.
He said, all right, so Jay Prince, the homie ain't gonna, listen, homie, I hope you need to do the right thing. You ain't do the right thing. So Keyshawn dropped the belt. So this tell me that their whole plan was to try to intimidate you. Hope that Devin Haney was scared to drop the belt. And then you signed with and then the thing that get me, Shakur admitted that he didn't sign no contract to fight you. He just gave them a verbal agreement. He'll do it, and told him to add him to the list or something. So I was like, man, if y'all fall for that bullshit, if you fall for that bullshit, man, I spoke out against that off the rip.
Yeah, none of that shit makes no sense. He got to go do that. See, the difference is we still will fight anybody. It don't matter. Yeah. Let them say that they're going to fight anybody next.
Okay, would you fight anybody with no stipulations?
Anybody for our belt.
At 147.
Anybody.
At 147.
At 147.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So all right. So I don't get it, man. Like
no, but what I'm saying is, then he say the same thing. He say the same thing for his belt. He'll fight anybody. If you're a bad motherfucker, if it's all about that and it was all about the weight, then say you would fight anybody. Say you want the best motherfucker in your division.
Yeah, I ain't.
Say that say that he's the king of the division. Nobody else is better.
Yeah, I ain't never.
That's how we talking. That's how we talk in our division.
So do you
That's how we talked in 35. That's how we talked in 35. We wanted the best, whether it was Mikey Garcia, whether it was Loma, whether it was whoever. When we became the best in the division, we came back and fought everybody else then. Who was the guy that they said was the best, which was Lomachenko. Because if it was Shakur, then Top Rank, he was already with Top Rank. Why did they give the opportunity to Lomachenko and not give it to Shakur?
You know what, Bill?
Because he wasn't the best. I don't even know if he was even at 135. I don't even think he had a fight at 35 when we were at 35.
Man, I don't understand.
Bro, yeah, but he was King, but he was challenging for 35.
Yeah.
So when I told him you needed to get a flat fee, like everybody is getting a flat fee today, like everybody get a flat fee, everybody get guaranteed fee. Yeah. Like you hear all the numbers and all that. But with Rolly Romero, he said, Rolly, when there was zero fee.
Yeah.
Not doing motherfuckers say get a guaranteed million, 500,000, nothing. So Keyshawn Davis was going to get $3 million plus upside. Plus, it wasn't just stopping there.
Yeah.
So he get $3 million. That was the $3 million minimum.
Right.
So when you hear that from the people, that's the guarantee. What Rolly had was zero guarantee, and they came back with Tank was zero. I said, well, 70-30 or 50-50 of zero is terrible. I said 70-30 of zero is horrendous.
Yeah, so they told you, because I had a dude tell me, he said, yeah, man, the Devin Haney dumped Rolly. And I said,
guess what, Coach? Yeah. No, so guess what, Coach? So they thought I'm just a dumb nigga. You see what I'm saying? So I said, oh, okay, so there's no money, huh? So there's no money, no nothing, huh? Said, no money, no money. I said, okay. Well, now I'm with the zone. I think that we can guarantee.
Yeah.
And when I landed on them, I said, well, you can give me a call. You can come back. When they came back to me, they said that he's not going to do nothing this year. Now it didn't say that my structure. They said that my structure didn't work. They said I didn't say that I wasn't talking right. They said he's not available this year.
So now that y'all with the zone and the PBC over there with the zone, does Devin Haney does Debo plan on becoming undisputed in the welterweight division?
Well, I don't think nobody is going to ask me to do no fight and don't have no money, and they're not going to want to fight Devin and it be no money on the table. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah, I agree with that because 100%, 50% of nothing. Like you can't listen. Al Heyman, I know that's your brother, but Al Heyman, you can't be this. We ain't doing back end promotions. You were talking about we gonna do a 50-50 split. 50-50 split of what? It ain't no money. Just go ahead and sign right here. No money and just whatever. So you gonna get 50% of what? Whatever the back end or whatever the fuck the back end is.
Okay, but now in fairness to him, let's speak about that because that is fair. That if they're going to introduce that kind of deal, then that's on the table. If you don't have anything else, right, then that's what you have to take. That might be a great deal. That might be a life-changing deal. That might be whatever. But when you also have worked and you're in a position that we're in, you can't be undermined. You can't be, treated like, right, you have a counter. So I said, okay, well, listen, this is what the counter is for us. 55 with guarantees for both of them. 25 million.
Man, that's crazy. Anyway, so Dev gonna plan on becoming undisputed because if he unified with Leon Pardo, that's 2 of the belts. Then you got 3 more. Of course, you got the 2 other major sanctioning bodies. All of the other promoters are with the zone, so it should be easy to make those fights. Then, of course, the Ring Magazine belt gonna be on the line for one as well. If Devin can do that, then that'll be something because certain fighters are required to do more than others. Then is it fair in boxing? No. I think everybody should be required to do the same thing, especially if you are an elite fighter. But Devin Haney is required to do things that fighters like Shakur and Tank and those guys don't have to do, and even Keyshawn. So will Devin Haney plan on going undisputed? If he can unify with Leon Pardo, does he plan on going after those other 2 belts?
No, absolutely. And remember, Coach, I say this in all fairness, is that the deals that Al or Eddie or Top Rank have had on the table for fighters have been great for them. Right. The deals that we have on the table have been deals that we've worked to for ourselves. We understand the business, we learn the business, and we don't look at it as no bad thing or nothing, right? When he called me and he said that we wanted that Tank was willing to do the fight, now the deal that's on the table is a deal that they're putting on the table for me that might favor them, right? When I came back with a deal, I came back with the deal that I felt that favored Devin and also favored Tank. That it was a 55-45 with guaranteed money for both guys.
Right.
So I'm not in a position, we're in too great of a position to speak negative about anyone, right? The one thing that I want to reiterate is that Dev is in the position to make all of the best fights happen, and we want to fight the fight that the people want to see, that they want to get excited about. And if we can't fight that fight, then know that we want to fight the fight that's going to put us in position to fight for that next fight. He's 27 years old, and like you said, to be undisputed, right? At 135, it took a minute because everyone was shifting and moving and doing all those things. But right now, Devin's commitment is to clean out the division and become undisputed at 47.
Will Devin Haney fight this year?
Yes. I'm confident that he'll fight this year. I'm determined on the business side to get the right guy in there, and it makes sense.
Will Devin Haney, if you can land the Leon Pardo fight, well, I'm not gonna say if. When you land the Leon Pardo fight, will that fight be in America or Australia?
You know, I always say the earth is our turf. We want to do it. We want to do it in Atlanta. You know, the Atlanta State Farm Arena was on hold, and you know, they had an exciting undercard that they were going to use. So, you know, for all intent purposes, I'm hoping that we can still get over there to that Atlanta and charge up and wake up that State Farm Arena.
So if you can get Leon Pardo in Atlanta, I'll go to that fight. It's a unification match. You know, Leon Pardo. How familiar are you with this guy? With Leon Pardo? How familiar are you with him?
Man, I'm familiar with everybody in boxing and around their division. They're all stepping stones to the Mount Rushmore of boxing. That's how we look at it. If I say, wait a minute, if I say Shakur Stevenson, if I say that to Andre Ward, I say it's easy. Then what you think I think about Leon Pardo, right?
Don't say that because you ain't landed the fight yet. I don't want you to scare him off. So
I'm saying this. No, I've already said that about how I feel about the guy and why I feel like that. But that doesn't. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm not down on him. What I'm saying is Devin has the ability to do something else different than any other fighter with every style, right? When Floyd said that the fighters are straight up and down, no special effects, I don't think he meant that as disrespectful. I just think that he meant that as his style of fighting and his IQ being superior.
He's adaptable. But I think that's what Floyd meant. Like you said, he wasn't taking anything away from those guys, but his ability to be able to adapt, you know, to each fighter's style, you know, that's what he was. That's how I took it.
But you have to go out and do it. Every fighter at this stage is elite because you saw even with Jorge Linares, you got to stay focused because it takes one shot. You saw with Ryan Garcia in the first round on PEDs or not. Boom, first round. You know what I mean? So I love the sport. I think the world of Devin, but I think more of him when we actually get a chance and do the things that we think we can do to the fighters just out here today.
Have you what changes have you noticed from Devin Haney? It seems to me the video that was released not too long ago, he looked strong as fuck. He looked a lot stronger. He's hitting that heavy bag with some thump. He looks real, and then it appears that his body has grown into that welterweight division. After we saw him and Brian Norman, you know, do their little tango or whatever the case may be. But how does Devin feel? Does he feel good at 147?
Well, mind you, listen, so he feels great and he looks great, and we're happy to finally be at 147. But you have to remember, he did 30 fights at 135, and then he did 140, then he did 140, he did 144. No, I take that back. He did 4 fights, 140, 140, 144, and then 147. 147. So, yep.
Yeah, so
29 fights, I said, one, and only one at 147. So
one at 147. So that's what I'm saying. So he's working with Mickey Bay. What is it about Mick that Devin Haney likes so much?
They have history. They have chemistry. They operate out of the same Floyd Mayweather Senior system. You know, that Senior got from learned from Dale Williams.
Yeah.
So that's something that, you know, is near and dear to us.
You know, I'm thinking about, you know, in closing, I'm thinking about what's next for Keyshawn Davis, in your opinion? What's next for the businessman?
First things first is trying to find, scour the whole world, go from each corner and see, does Bill Haney have a twin? And then ask him, what would he think?
Man, I'm hearing he gonna get put on the shelf now. I'm hearing that, bro, he pissed them off. I'm hearing I'm hearing they kind of like they gonna shelf the boy. I don't know what kind of career move this is. I know he got a new team. Maybe his team, maybe this some kind of Jedi mind trick, and really they are the smart ones and everybody else is dumb. I don't know, man, but it ain't looking good. In closing, you see a lot of the backlash.
You know what you should do?
Go ahead.
Listen, like I said, and if you found him, because you didn't say you would have to ask me what would the twin probably say.
Oh, what would the twin say?
I would say, Keyshawn, pop out like you were kidnapped by some Martians and it had been a clone operating for the last few days. And you've come to restore the businessman's name. That would be a hell of a movie right there. Because I'm thinking, he just like, almost like he had just got from being chained and tied up and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And he just scratches and shit all over. He just said, I had to break away. They had me chained up. You know what I mean? I'm here. I don't know what happened. But do you think that I would have really dubbed Devin Haney? Impossible.
Yeah, I will say that. If he listen, bro, if he popped back out, yeah, that'd be fire. Yeah, that'd be fire.
That would have been fire, right? Hey, the only thing that I ever wanted was the people to get a chance to see them two guys, man, two extremely talented guys doing it, you know what I mean, for the people, man. I don't say that he's a bum. I don't say none of them are bums. I just say that what Devin has and what we believe about ourselves are a lot different. It's a lot different. And when we get a chance, each and every time, we're gonna show you, okay?
All right. All right, salute, fam. All right, that was a pleasant surprise. Hey, man, shout out to Bill Haney, man. I tried to ask him what I could, before I can remember. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. I didn't mean to run over. Sorry about that, family. I didn't mean to hold y'all, keep y'all, you know what I mean, just run over. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, our shows we've been having some great shows. This Keyshawn Davis thing has thrown everyone for a loop. Pretty much we don't exhausted it, to that point. So, I mean, it is what it is. I wish the brother luck. He's a very, very talented fighter. He's a great fighter, but he needs to check his heart. I don't want to hear no shit about the business. For me, Keyshawn ducking had nothing to do with the business, because if it was about the money, you got the money. You got paid the money. You got paid 3 times more than you ever been paid in your life. So the money was there. And you was going to get some on the back end, according to what Bill just said, probably from the strength of the pay-per-view sales or whatever the case may be. So you was going to get more, but apparently you didn't want to fight. It's as simple as that. You got scared. We got to dispel this notion that, well, these are fighters. Fighters don't get scared. Fighters are human beings. There's no such thing as a human being that doesn't experience fear. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as a human being that don't experience fear. So to tell me that, oh man, these are fighters, they ain't scared of nobody. Bullshit. Fighters experience fear all the time. They be nervous before fights. They have to, but it's Customato. I'm gonna give y'all something Customato said. This is what I heard. This is an old video footage of Customato. Customato said, "What's the difference between the coward and the brave man?" There's no difference between the coward and the brave man. Both of them are scared. The brave man is just as scared as the coward. The only thing is, what makes the brave man brave is the fact that even though he's scared, his actions is what he does while he's experiencing fear. If you fight, let's say you win or whatever the case may be, dang, that dude brave. The coward, he felt the same fear that the brave man did, but his actions, he let the fear paralyze him and he wouldn't go on. So both guys are scared. I'm not saying Devin Haney and Keyshawn. What I'm saying is it's what you do, what makes you brave, and it's that what you don't do that makes you a coward. Do you get what I'm saying? Human beings experience fear. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care how mean that nigga look, how much shit he talk, how tough he is. Guess what? If you're a human being, you experience a human emotion called fear, just like everybody else. Now, argue that.
True, true, true.
I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it TI is. Hey, man, let's celebrate. Dude, somebody in the chat say, what you say? You say, TKO, WWE, and Zuffa just might buy out Key's contract. Yeah, see, this is the thing, right? See, right now, bro, you just making shit up at this point, Poodle. You say TKO and Zuffa might, like, you just making this shit up. Like, literally, fam, Poodleism. You just making it up. Well, they might do this. And like in your mind, this shit just pop up and like you just like fam, like you ain't got nothing concrete on none of this. You just making it up, fam. I hope wishful thinking. I mean, bro, like the writing is on the wall. All these receipts you just saw. Well, you know what? He might. All right, man. Hey, man. Okay, all right. Guess what? He need to be your manager then. You need to manage him then. Because you apparently you know something that Bob Arum don't know. You know something that Jay Prince don't know. You know something that Bill Haney don't know. You know something that all the people at Top Rank don't know. You know something that they don't know. Apparently. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it is what it is, man. Where we at? You know what? It's something we haven't done in a while. Shout out to, I'm finna make my sister happy right here. I'm finna make my sister happy. Where you at? Shout out to, man, where my dog at? Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Tenderonis, the PYTs, the Honey Dips, and the Snowbirds.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. This lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow, turn it up. Bring party back the night. See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of free. My nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow, turn it up. Bring party back the night. See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust. My nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow, turn it up. Bring party back the night.
Yes, sir. Number one hit song in the hood, Snow Bunny Love. I'm coming down with some kind of cold, man. My damn sinuses bothering me. I'm like, man, I very seldom get sick. And I have a low white blood cell count. I was born with it. But I hardly get sick, though. You know what I mean? So my doctor told me, man, you got a low blood cell count, white blood cell count. I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, man, you know, but I'm good. You know what I mean? So I get cold easy though. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, that's it, man. Let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out. Hold on. Hey man, y'all drop y'all cities. What city y'all from, man? Shout out to Big Herm. Dropping a quarter of a dub. He said Shakur out like Boots, they daddy. He never had. He said he will fight being at 154, but wouldn't dare mention Boots' name as an opponent. Debo pulled up their skirt. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, look here, man. Y'all let me know what city y'all from, man, after these messages. You dig? All right. Let me go and let me do this again. Let's see where everybody's from. Oh, she said mute. Let's see. Blow this up. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay. Detroit, Michigan. Okay. We got Fayetteville, North Carolina. We got Detroit, Michigan. Who else we have? Shout out to San Diego. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to Carson City, Nevada. Okay. Naptown in this BI. Shout out to everybody watching on X. We had 900 people watching this show today. A lot of people watching on YouTube, X. You know what I mean? Then we got Kick and Twitch as well. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick and Twitch. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey. Tallahassee, Florida. Who else we got, man? Shout out to St. Louis. We got St. Louis in here, man. Shout out to Angela, St. Louis. Listen, we got Memphis, man. Kerry, what's going on, baby boy? What's going on, fam, man? Shout out to Kerry, man. Memphis, Tennessee. We got Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Brooklyn in this BI. Who else we got? I don't know. Somebody said, I guess, is that Warrior, Alabama? Warrior, Alabama, I guess. Shout out to the Bay Area, man. Shout out to Pasadena, California. We got Pasadena. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. Denver, Colorado. Who else we got, man? Shout out to the MIA, Dade County 305. Wichita, Kansas. Detroit, Michigan. Rancho Cucamonga. Let's see who else we got, fam. Shout out to East Oakland. Be more in this BI. We got Baltimore, Honolulu, Hawaii. We got Cincinnati, Ohio. Lafayette, Louisiana. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. Let's see. Shout out to Philly, man. Philadelphia in this BI. Newark, New Jersey. Milwaukee. Shout out to the Bronx. And another thing, I got to say this one more time, right? There are people who used to complain to me because I used to give people names. I used to give everybody a name and shout out and stuff like that. And the reason why I do that is because, all of us are part of the family, the TMP family, right? And if you take the time out to watch me, I just feel like that is disrespectful. I at least owe you that common courtesy to at least give y'all a shout out. But I was like, it's just too many names, so let me just name the cities. So for anyone who complains about me giving people shout outs or giving the city shout out, I just, this is what I do over here. I do this over here because, people taking the time out of their day to come over here and watch you. They ain't got to be watching your ass. So I understand that. So just out of respect for y'all, I feel like I at least owe you that. Let me give you a shout out, give a shout out to your city and stuff like that. So, for the guy who sending me messages, telling me what he don't like about the show, but you continue to keep watching the show. Hey man, it is what it is. I ain't changing, bro.
True.
I ain't changing, fam. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Dallas. We got Dallas, we got Milwaukee, and we got the Bronx. Much love to everybody, man. I think I got everybody I can get. Man. Y'all know what time it is. You know my motto. Oh yeah, shout out to the DMV. And you know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace. I see y'all tomorrow, dog. You dig?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.